Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Uh, Vetsvay, first like, first view, and first comment. Oh, thanks Vetsvay, and welcome to the stream. I hope I'm audible. Just a sec, I'll check. All right. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. If you're new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma, and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And this is day 20. Which day is this? I forgot the day. Hold on. Which day is this? Uh, and this is day 28 of that. So if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. So let's get started now. Okay, so first my Notion. Okay, so we have opened the Notion and quickly check it out. And first I'll open the main chat and then I'll open the phase 4 chat. Phase 4 chat. Okay, yeah, this one. All right, so we have implemented read systems. Now we need to work on the role management part, so that's what we'll be doing today. Okay, so modules, admin, admin, okay, all users, roles, and their role ID. We are getting all of it. Fine. Okay, so first, so this is done. Now we can start this one. Yes, essentially you have completed the core of phase A read system, okay, and previously okay. NG Tanta, yo, hello, good night. Hello NG Tanta, welcome back to the stream. How are you? And previously permission protected routes, auth middlewares, authorization middleware. Okay. That means the system can inspect authorization state, read RBC capabilities, enforce permission, expose admin safe authorization APIs. This is the foundation of real RBAC system, but important. Production RBAC system usually also include read endpoints. Okay. So you have already completed this. You do not need all of them immediately. Arnav saying hello, bhaiya. Hello, Arnav. Welcome back to the stream. IRL Karan, welcome to the stream, Karan. Hi, bro. Just passed 12th from commerce field with good grades. Any advice regarding college? Oh, that's very good that you have got good marks. And now, like you're from commerce background, and I think like if your percentage is really high, you can go for a very good colleges. Like whatever your goal is. For example, if you're going for BCom, BBA, go for BCom mainly, and along with BCom you can go for CA, CS. That's what people around me are doing that are into commerce background. And just in college, just stay focused and don't get distracted. Okay, I'll kind of BAF. I don't know anyone in my circle who is into BAF. I know people doing BCom, BBA, and people are doing CA preparation for CA according along with like preparing CS like company secretary. I know those people. I don't know anyone who is doing BAF in my circle. Okay, fine. You can move to phase C. Now start phase RBC role management. This is where your RB system becomes dynamic instead of hard-coded authorization. Okay. What role management action means? You are now building APIs that can create roles, update or delete roles, assign permission, revoke permission, protect. Yeah, what you already completed. So you already started post admin roles. Did we do that? No, we did not. Okay. Also, we have to work on that. Okay. So before we get into that, where is it? Uh-huh. Test cases, permissions. Okay, so this we have to do. Okay. Okay. String trim. Okay. Name. Permissions. Okay. Do post admin raw. Okay. Fine. IRL Karan, what skills do you think would be most useful for me to learn at this stage? I think for you, the most like for anyone, I think the most useful skill is first learn how to learn new things because new things will come every time. So you have to be adaptable. So first, understand, like try to be a quick learner. That is very important. Secondly, work on your communication skills, and third, work on your personality. One solution. Welcome to stream One Solution. Hi, bro. I recently completed my class 12 and looking for cybersecurity as career. Is it good? Is it relevant? Yeah, cybersecurity is one of the most important, like field because without cybersecurity, people will hack everything. So security is very important. So yeah, it's a good field. Okay. Now modifier. Okay, fine. API post API V1 admin roles. Okay, understood. V1 admin roles. Okay, so this route only the post part. Got it. Then data should be like name, moderator, permissions, manage user, delete post. Okay, got it. Ayush, hello Ayush, welcome to stream. Day by day, YouTube getting so annoying. Literally 3 ads unskippable. I have no idea. I know like YouTube ads are too much sometimes. फ्रेमफ्लिक्स ऑफिशियल, हेलो फ्रेमफ्लिक्स, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. थक गया हूँ काम करके कॉर्पोरेट में. या मैन, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. Arnav Singh, welcome to stream Arnav. Hitesh sir is saying after 2 years the coder how depend on AI will replace because after some time software engineering becomes architect and now code is written by AI. Yeah, I agree with him. See, I have been saying this also, like the way of writing code is going to change, so we are going to become more like a software architect. So yeah, we have this important production design decision. Front end should send permissions, not IDs. Why? Permissions table. Okay. Production API should expose semantic identifiers. Okay. Critical engineering multi-table mutation. This operation is fetch permissions, so this should be in a transaction. Okay, so we have admin.schema. Okay, we have to create the schema. Name, trim, minimum, max, rejects. Role name must contain only uppercase letters and underscores. Okay, got it. Then permissions, z.enum.permissions. Okay, understood. This why this is production grade. We validate format naming conventions. Okay, fine. We have this. Okay, so in my permissions config constants permissions. Okay, we have this. Fine. All right, so we can keep it here like this. Okay, and this can go here and you can do this. Yeah, so first we have to make changes as here as const export const hold on, we have made it enum export enum, but let's make it const permissions equals, it's an object. Okay, Okay, then here we have this as const. Okay, export type permission type equals type of permissions, and then we have key of type of permissions. Okay, then export const permission values equals object dot values permissions. Okay, so this we are doing. Let's do one thing, that cd backend npm run dev. Okay, so now if I start the server, Arnav Singh looks smart at clean shave. Oh, thanks Arnav Singh, thanks a lot man, thanks for noticing. Gaming trailer, hello gaming, welcome to the stream. I think you are missing the planning phase, aren't you? Like, we have done the planning phase. If you see my earlier streams, we have planned everything. So yeah, Arnav Singh, bro, I face problem to write code with my own, but I can write by seeing and take help from GPT. See, as long as you understand the code before you implement it, I think it's fine, because right now, like, I use AI to teach myself, so I use it to teach myself, so it helps me to learn new things. But before you start doing it, make sure fundamentals are really good. First, let's log in as admin user. Then go to this is working fine. Okay, so this is fine. This is absolutely fine. So what we can do is admin.schema. Here we can create export const create role schema equals z dot object. Then first we'll have our role name, which is z dot string dot minimum of 2 characters and maximum of, what are we using, maximum of 50 characters. And before we do that, we have to trim it as well. We are trimming it. Then after trimming it, we have max. Then we are using regex. So regex we can get it from here. The regex part we can get it from here. Regex, fine. We have the regex, fine. Okay, then after regex we have permission. After this we have permission name z dot string. Then we have permissions z dot array z dot enum z dot array permissions. Okay, so this permission that we are getting, hold on, where is it? Constants permissions. But if I go here and if I see permissions, okay, important security concept, never trust front end. Okay, one solution. Hi bro, can you tell us you prepare what kind of job role? I'm not preparing for any job role. I'm trying to build my own startup. My goal is to build my own startup and build my own SaaS products. I am not interested in getting a job right now. So yeah. Nakul Kumbare, bro, are you on LinkedIn? No, Nakul, welcome to the stream. I don't use LinkedIn. Okay, so we have this export enum permissions. Zodium needs values error production fix. Okay, this is much better type of architecture. Then validation becomes permission values. Exactly. So we need actually permission values here, not here. We need here permission values. Permission values. And this is not required. Remove this permission values. Okay, separation runtime. You are now separating runtime values, preserving type inference, enabling validation compatibility. This is advanced type. Okay, fine. प्रवीण सिंह, हेलो प्रवीण, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. कैसे हो अभिषेक भाई? मैं बढ़िया. प्रवीण सिंह, आप कैसे हो? एंड वेलकम बैक टू द स्ट्रीम. Okay, so then we have the repository layer. Create role with permission, right? So this should be a transaction. And Jeetan, like before AI, everyone needed documentation. After AI, everyone just use AI because it answered questions directly. No docs, no story, no overthinking. Yeah, that is somewhat true, but I still think that you should understand the basics of whatever tech stack you are using. For understand that basics, then you get into using AI. Why I'm saying this? Because AI can hallucinate. But if you don't have the basic knowledge, you will never understand, if AI is giving the correct answer or it is just hallucinating. One solution. How long it take? I'm trying to build my startup, so it is going to take time. Okay, so we have this create role with permissions. We are taking name and permission arrays. Okay, then return prisma or transaction. We're checking existing role. Okay, if existing role already exists. Okay, then we have const db permissions await. This is happening in a transaction. Okay, so db permission find menu where name in permissions. If db1.length is not equal to permission.length, throw invalid permissions. Okay, const role equals to await tx. Okay, then we are creating the role. Then we are creating the permission for this particular role. Await row data permission.map permission role id permission.id. Okay, fine, understood. Easy peasy. So what we can do now is go to admin repository. We can go to admin repository, and after this one, before this, yeah. So first I need to create the interface. Here we need async create role with create role with permissions, create role with permissions, and here I think not async is not required here. We can give it a name. We can give it a name of type string, and then here we have permissions of type string array. What is the issue? Which return type another employee has any return type. Okay, we can say here that it will return a promise of type unknown for now. We don't know what it will return. Okay, now in my admin repository, here after this one, here we can say async create role with permissions, and here we'll have name of type string, and here we have permissions. Here we have permissions of which is an array of strings. Okay, and here we have const. We can simply return here return prisma dot dollar transaction, and here inside this we are passing the tx, and then we are first getting the existing role equals await tx dot role dot find unique, and here we're going to check where name. Okay, we have this. Now after this one we can say if there is an existing role, we can throw new app error, and we can say role already exists. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Role already exists, and here we can say 400. Okay, we have this one, and after this we can say db permissions. HX, hello HX, welcome to stream. Hello bro, how are you? After a long time. Hello HX, welcome back to the stream, brother. How are you? I'm good. And like, how is it going for you? One solution. Where are you from, bro? I'm from West Bengal, India. DBHQ, welcome to stream DBHQ. Bhai, saw your comment on build your own Claude code video on YT. Are you trying to build that on your Claude code video on YT? Yeah, like I'm trying to learn how to build AI coding agents. So I'm learning that off stream. Renovo Digitals, bro. Hello Renovo Digitals, welcome back to the stream after a long time, brother. Okay. Atharva. Hello Atharva. Bro, does college matter for CS branch, or just I need skill to crack 25 LPA plus package? Can I achieve it from tier 2 and tier 3 college? See, right now, if you are preparing for college, then I will suggest aim for IITs or NITs, because IIT or NIT does give you a good platform, you know. So it is always better to prepare for the best. But for any situation, if you're not able to get into IIT or NIT, then you can go for tier 2, tier 3 college. Yes, college does not matter if you are from a tier 2 or tier 3 college. But there you have to work really hard, you have to build really good projects, and you have to showcase your skills. Renovo Digitals, I'm literally exhausted and sad. What happened, bro? What happened, Renova? Abdul Khalid. Hello, Abdul. Welcome to stream. What is the best Codex or Claude Pro? I have only tried Codex. I have not yet tried Claude Pro. So I don't know about Claude Pro, but I have tried Codex. Codex is good. Okay. So now we are going to get the const db permissions await tx dot permission dot find many, and here we have where name in dollar permissions. Okay, fine, we have this db permission, and after getting this we can say if db permission dot length is not equal to permissions dot length, okay, then we can say throw new app error. We can say invalid permissions, and this can be 400. Okay. After this we have this, we got the db permissions, then we get const role for this particular permission, const tx dot role dot, we are creating the role for this particular permission first. So first we create the role, and in data we have name. Okay, so after role is completed, after role is created, then we can say await tx dot role permission dot create many, and here we have data will be db permission dot map, and here we have permission, and here we have after this permission we are getting role id will be role dot id, and permission id will be permission dot id. Okay, so we have this one. Fine. Okay, then just before this transaction, okay, just we have to return the role, right? We have to return the role. So this role, we have it here. Where is that role part? Role, where is it? We have this role. So this is getting over here. Okay, we can do return role. Okay, we have this return role part. Fine. Okay, we have this. Fine. DBHQ, you commented a timestamp on that video. It was so random to see your comment there. Yeah, man, I'm following that video. To understand how to build AI coding agent. So I actually, whenever I watch any tutorial, when tutorial is too long, then I put my timestamp so that when I next time I watch it, I can continue from the timestamp. So yeah, Renova Digitals. Hello, Renova. Welcome to the stream. I made a school management software with so much effort. It had a lot of features in it. I worked very hard, put a lot of effort and time into it. That's why I couldn't join your streams as I was working on that project. My goal was to financially stability by giving this software to school and monthly subscription. I went to dozens of schools, but none joined hands with me. Okay, see, I can understand, this disappointment that you built something and people are not getting interested in it. Maybe you try to get a feedback that why they are not getting interested, and then you can try to improve it. Abdul, show me your work. Okay. One, bro, can you show parallel how it work no matter how much, just if you are comfortable, can you show? Like, what do you want me to show? Like, can you explain one solution? They all made me despair. No one is ready as they don't want to let their stupid old register mindset go. All my work seems to be in vain. I got responded by only two schools who are willing to get it. See, but it is a good thing that at least two. See, initially, we have this bubble in my head that once we build it, people will start using it. But growth is solid growth is actually very slow. You have to be patient, and you actually should celebrate now that you actually got two people who are interested to use the software. Renova. But they want it on one-time purchase at a very low cost. You have to convince them, like you have to show them what your software is, solving their issue. You have to show that. And to be honest, in my country, I have seen that people don't want to pay for software, and I don't know why this happens, but yeah. Okay, so we are returning the role. Okay, so we have this role here. Just a sec, where is it? We have this is happening. Yeah, we are returning the role. We are returning the role here. Okay, then why transaction matter? We got it because we don't want anything to break, and we want everything to be either done or not done. That's why we are going with transactions. Okay, important DB engineering concept. This create many is much better than looping inserts. Why? Because fewer DB round. Okay, got it. Service layer. Okay, so now if I go to admin.service, we have this one. Now here we can async create role with just create role, and here we can pass data. See, here we are passing it like this, but what I can do is in my schema admin.schema, here export create schema, what I can do is export type, export type create role input DTO, and this can be z dot infer, and this can be type of create role schema. Okay, what is the issue? Infer, yeah, infer. Okay, we have this one. Fine, we got this. Close this, and here we can do this data can be of type create role input DTO, and here we have this one. Then this will be try catch. Why are we using try catch like this? Try catch. No, not okay, to handle this kind of error. Got it. Invalid permission provided. Okay. Yeah, haha. Yeah, man. Renova Digitals. I even couldn't join your streams. That was one of the learning resources for me. I got that loss as well, but it's okay. Always hope for the best. It's okay, Renova Digitals. I keep streaming. You can join my stream whenever you are free. One solution. It means you are learning backend and system design, right? So show how it works in your SaaS website. Actually, see, like I want see. I built one SaaS startup, like SaaS product, and right now I need to register my business. Only then I can launch it. So development of the SaaS is done, and this particular backend thing, I have a startup goal in my head, and that is very backend heavy startup. So that's why I'm trying to reach a skill where I can build that startup. So that's what I'm doing right now. A Moviepedia. Bhaiya, what is the name of the company you were in? I cannot name the company. Sorry. Renova Digitals. Again, my brother. Just pray for everyone who is struggling. Yeah, man. I pray for everyone, bro. Okay, so we have create role. Attorney, what's up? Hello, attorney. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay. Shrikant just subscribe. Oh, hello, Shrikant. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. Abdul Khalid, have you registered your business? Not yet. Like I have to do Udyam registration. I got to know recently I have to do that Udyam registration. Then we can use the payout feature. So, like there is some paperwork that is left from my PAN card side. I have to change my photograph in my PAN card, in my Aadhaar card, and all these things I need to do. So here we can do try catch and see first. I think whenever you're using try catch, the best way is first handle the catch part, because catch part, once you handle it, then you can do the try part, but just get it over with catch part really quickly. That's what I usually go for. Okay, so first we'll check if error instance of, if the error instance of error, if error dot message role already exists, then we have throw new app error, and here we have role already exists, and this will be 409. Okay, 409. Hold on. Just a sec. Throw new error. Okay. So in my permission repository, instead of error, let's go with error. Just go with error part, not the app error. Go with error. Then here we have, okay, fine. Okay, role already exists. Fine. Then after this, what I can do is if error dot message equals invalid permissions, then here we have throw new app error, and here we can say invalid permissions, and this will be 400. Okay, we have this, and after this, if part is done and if this is also done, we can simply throw the error. Okay, so this is the catch part. Giri Shankar, hey bro, what's up? Hello Giri Shankar, welcome back to the stream. How are you? Abdul Khalid, make a short video on how to register business after building SaaS product. Good idea. I'll make a video on that. Once my registration part is done, then I'll definitely do that. Manish Chahar. Hello Manish, welcome back to the stream. What's up? Okay, so for now we have to handle the try part. So we are getting the data from the controller. Okay, const role. We are getting the data. So const role equals await this dot admin repo dot create role with permissions, and here I can pass the data dot name and data dot permissions. Okay, then after this is done, we can simply return the role. We can return the role, and in my controller part, where's my controller? Okay, so after this one we can do export const. So here after this we can do export const create role with permissions, or just we can do create role controller equals catch async request comma request of type request, response of type response, and here we have const. So we are getting the data. So we are getting the data request.body. Okay, and we are passing it as well. Okay, so we can directly pass it. So const data or const result equals admin service dot create role and pass here request dot body. Okay, and then I can do send response. सायन राणा, हेलो सायन, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. भैया कल मेरा सारा एग्ज़ाम कंप्लीट हो गया है, 12th और सारा एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम. अब क्या करूं, मैं बीटेक करूंगा. भैया कल मेरे सारे एग्ज़ाम कंप्लीट हो गए हैं, 12th और सारे एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम भी. टैप थ्रोन जस्ट सब्सक्राइब. ओह थैंक्स अ लॉट टैप थ्रोन, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर सब्सक्राइबिंग टू दिस चैनल एंड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. कल मेरे एग्ज़ाम कंप्लीट हो गए हैं, 12th और सारे एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम. अब क्या करूं, मैं बीटेक करूंगा. You can use this time to learn new skills. Either you can, if you are interested in development, start learning development. No matter whatever you are interested in, start learning that. Use this time. And also I will suggest you chill as well, because you know like college में तो जाके ये सब करना ही पड़ेगा. So अभी इतना प्रेशर मत लो मतलब ठीक है, like do it as a hobby. Sandesh Verma, hello Sandesh, welcome to the stream. Bro, what prompt you gave from the start to end to learn like this as mentee type? Okay, actually this prompt I gave, I have shared this prompt in my Discord server. This is a very big prompt that I created. Just a sec. Actually the prompt starts from here. Okay, where is it? इतना क्या नाटक है भाई. हाँ, यहाँ से like my prompt started from here till here, all of this. Okay, then I use this prompt, and yeah, that's how I am following it. And then it created this chat. If I show you the main chat, hold on, this is the main chat, and once you use that prompt, it should, like, you know, based on how you use GPT, it will give you different phases, and try to build all of these projects in each phase. That's how I am learning. I am going through each phase, and in each phase I'm building projects, and I'm also using the knowledge that I learned from previous phase. So it is, you know, it is like a revision plus learning new concepts. Then, you know, that's how I'm doing. And then to build projects for each phase, then I'm using another prompt. To build projects for each phase, I'm using another prompt here. For example, I started from phase 4, right? Like currently we are in phase 4. So for phase 4, I created this particular prompt, you know, where I, just to say, I'll show you, it is loading. So for phase 4, if you go to the top, here you will see that I gave it a very big prompt that I'm trying to learn advanced backend system design. Then I gave all the phases. I gave all the phases and all the projects that we are building in each phase, and then in the end I'm saying that I'm currently in this particular phase. For example, I gave all the phases and all the projects, and then I say that I am following project based learning, so for phase 4 also I will build a project. I gave all of this thing, then it gave me a, then it started guiding me, and I started using it as a guide. That's how I use GPT to teach myself. Yeah. Okay. संदेश, संदेश quite long, yeah man. सायन, अच्छा वेब डेवलपमेंट और डीएसए के लिए क्या कोई बैच परचेज करना पड़ेगा क्या, ये मैं यूट्यूब से हो जाएगा? सी, इफ़ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन अ वेरी स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे ऑफ लर्निंग, देन यू कैन गो फॉर अ कोर्स. But if you want to, like say, like if you want to do your own exploration, then you can go for YouTube. Like all the resources are available on YouTube as well, but you have to spend time in looking for those resources. And yeah, like it's all about your self commitment actually. Great, Sandesh Verma, thanks Sandesh. Okay, then we have the controller is done. Okay, so yeah, this is my controller. हंसी बरसातों में ना ना ना. Okay, so first we send the response. So to send the response we use send. Then here we have data, success, true, message, role created successfully, and here I need to pass 201. Okay, then after this we have data, which is the result. So we have this. Now if I go to my admin.route part, here I need to create router.route / roles.post auth middleware. And who can create this? Authorize permissions. And here we have this controller, create role controller. Okay, we have this create role controller. Then here we have, hold on, if I go to my route permission.manage roles, yeah, permissions.manage roles. Okay, so now it should work. Tap Throne. Hello Tap Throne. Brother, can you make a video about how to get license for real money Ludo game and real money chess game skill base ring certificates? Actually, even I don't know about it. I have to check how to do that. Who cares you? Welcome to the stream. Who cares you? Hi bro, I'm back. I was busy. Welcome back to the stream. Who cares you? What's up? Ritish. Hello Ritish. Bro, how to get inspiration for portfolio designs? You can go to dribble.com. I mean dribble.com. There you can find lots of inspirations. Who cares you? I have built some project for my portfolio, and with some major market gap which I found out. So if I could share that with you for reference in Instagram or anywhere, yeah, you can DM me on Instagram. Suresh Kumar. Hello Suresh, welcome to the stream. I have a doubt on implementation of authorization microservices. Could you tell how to implement? Can you explain, like what's the doubt? Aditya, just SaaS live. Like development of the SaaS is done. Like I need to register my business, only then I can deploy it, because we are using the payout feature. Weeb. I got 3 ads on clicking the video. 3 ads. Okay. Fine. Yeah, man. YouTube is showing lots of ads. Fine. We have this, there's this test. Okay, manage users, duplicate permission, missing auth, permission forbidden, what you just learned. Next steps, patch. This way obviously becomes different permission, obviously patch semantics, save privileges. Okay, so what I can do right now is I should check it. We'll check it now. So my server is running. Here we can do create, add a request, create role. Okay, we have this, and this will be post request http localhost 4000 slash api slash v1 slash admin slash roles. Okay, and first I need to log in as admin, and let's first add this create role. In my header I need to pass authorization and pass here bearer, and here I will pass the body. So in body we have a name. First we pass the name. Let's give it a name. First let's check out all the permissions, what is there. If I go and now to my pg admin, my Postgres database, you can see Rehan. Hello Rehan, welcome to the stream. Rehan, bro, I'm making a mobile app. Oh, that's nice. Which tech stack are you using? Are you using React Native or Flutter? Like, what are you using to build that, to build the mobile app? So here we have tables, and here we have all the roles. Okay. So here we have role, admin role. Yeah, admin. And what about the permissions? Permissions. So these are the permissions. So what I can do here is first let's check out duplicate, and here we can give permissions. Where is it? Permissions. Yeah, array. It should be an array. Let's give manage users. Okay, now let's send this role created successfully. Okay, so if I go here, but we have admin already. Hold on. Manage users, controller role successfully. If I go to my repository, existing role tx.role.find unique where name. Okay, so we have this one. Rehan, React Native. Oh, that's nice. Suresh Kumar. Authorization service is checking request user is valid or invalid with by using JWT tokens. If token is valid, then request forwarded to respected service. Now my doubt is, where can I add these service? Okay, so for microservice, either you can create individual containers for each service, or you can create individual servers. It depends on like your scaling. If you are using Docker, then you can create individual containers for each particular service. Rehan, it's like when we upload image, it analyze and gives score like how beautiful you are, and also will add generate 10 on 10. It is like user upload their image and AI generate new image of the. Oh, nice! It's an interesting app. Rehan. Tanmoy Bera. Hello Tanmoy, welcome to the stream. How to start DevOps career? Can you help me out? I'm just completed my first year in BTech CSE. Okay. See Tanmoy, the thing is, DevOps as an individual, it requires a bit of experience, because even if you do, like even if you go for job market, if you analyze the job market, there you will see that for particular DevOps role, they will mention this year of experience required, that year of experience required. So for a fresher, it is a bit difficult to get a job as a DevOps, in DevOps, solely on DevOps. First you need to become a developer, then only you can get into DevOps. Why I'm saying that, you can obviously get theoretical knowledge of DevOps, right? But it is very difficult to get practical knowledge in DevOps unless and until you're working somewhere, because all these servers, most of the servers are paid, AWS, Azure, so you can see AWS, EC2 and all of this is free, but if you are trying to build something on a production grade, then you have to pay. So it is a bit difficult for a fresher to get a hands-on experience with DevOps. So first I will suggest you can try to, you have to like take a way where you first get into development, then after you get into development, get into a company, get 2 years of experience, then after that you can switch to DevOps very easily. Suresh Kumar, containers, okay, nice. Rehan, and I'm working on other feature too. So can you guide what should we keep price? Okay, so I think you can keep it as a one, credit wise. Don't keep it. I will suggest keep it as a monthly subscription based, and make it have a free tier where a user can generate one AI image, or else if they want to go for more generation, like they need more credits, then what you can do is you can charge around $5, maybe minimum $5, or if you want to go higher, you can charge at least $19 a month. Tanmoy Bera, okay, thank you, welcome Tanmoy. Okay, Nigel, hello Nigel, welcome to stream. Bro, to split the screen, just hover the cursor on full screen button, and then it will show the different split option rather than dragging. Okay, hold on, where, how? I think free will be fine with reward, Rehan. With reward ads, user on gems and use them to analyze. So suggest me which AI model should I use and what next. You can use OpenAI, image 2 model. Moi, hello Moi, welcome to stream. I'm learning Spring Boot as a fresher. Okay, that's nice, but the thing is, what I have experienced is that as a fresher, Spring Boot developer job is very less for complete fresher. See, jobs are there for developers with experience, but as a fresher it is a bit difficult to get a job as a Spring Boot developer. NG Tantai, kids don't learn DevOps, okay? See, we are getting this, hold on. So we have to see something that a role already exists, or we can console.log role already exists. Okay, so let's try to create it again. We have this. What are we getting here? Yeah, we are getting the error here. Right, we are getting the error here. So what we can do is, what if I make it throw new app error, and let's make it 409, admin service 409 and 400. Okay, repository 409 and 400, app error. What if I make it 400? Okay, we can move this. We have this. Now if I do this again, we are getting this. We are having this role already exists. Role already exists. But why are we not seeing that error there? Hold on. So we have this app error here. Okay, so in my service we have to make it instance of app error. Okay, if error instance of app error. Okay, so let's try it again. Server, and if I do this, Getting this. Hold on. What's the issue? What if I remove this catch part? Just a sec. I think I got the issue. Cut this. Return this. Move this. Now if I try this. Error. What is the issue here? New app error. Anuradha Lakshmi, welcome to stream Anuradha. Hi brother, how do you understand backend coding? Can you just tell some tips or suggestion for fresher how they should prepare? Okay, see first pick one tech stack. You can either go with Merge stack, Python based tech stack, fast API or anything that you're interested in. Then first understand the basics. First you have to watch a tutorial. Like that's how I do. First I watch a tutorial, I code along with those tutorials, right? I code along with those tutorials, and while code along like I code along with those tutorials, and then whatever I have learned from that tutorial, I use that knowledge to build a to do application. First I have to build a to do application, then only I will understand, the crisp of that tech stack, and I'll try to build that to do application without taking any help from AI, without taking taking any help from another tutorial. I will read documentation, I will try to use online resources, but I'll try to build that end-to-end full stack to do application on my own. And then this will help me to understand the basics of a tech stack, like backend of a tech stack. Then eventually I'll start leveling up, then I'll try to build the backend of an blog application, e-commerce application, file handling, authentication, all these things. Nigel, just put the cursor on the screen button, cross button, and minimize the button. Okay, this one, this one, this one. Like, can you make me understand what you are trying to say? Rehan, per analysis, how much cost gems we should keep? And can you tell me once again which AI model, and what about Gemini 2.5 Flash or something? You can go for Gemini Nano Banana or Chat GPT Image 2, OpenAI Image 2 model that is recently released. Moi. So what backend technology you suggest? I usually prefer, see, I come from Spring Boot background because I was a Spring Boot developer in my previous company. I worked as a Spring Boot developer. So I have some basic knowledge of backend. So that's why I'm able to learn any tech stack very quickly, because I know basics really well. So right now I'm getting into Node.js because I want to build my startup, and Node.js helps to build, like faster MVPs and faster development process. Rehan, okay, answer this. Miguel, don't click, just hover. Okay, hover. Okay, then what? Oh, got it. Understood. Okay. इसको ऐसे रखे. Oh, got it. Thanks, Rehan. Thanks a lot, man. समझ गया. Got it. I understood now. Now we can keep it like this. Got it. Miguel, or you can right click on that button, or we can right click also. Okay, let's right click. Fine. So but the issue is right now, अरे इसको यहाँ पे नहीं चाहिए, इसको I need it to that, to the, I need it to the left of it. I need the left. Okay. See, I need it when we are sending here, we are getting this error and we are getting all of it here. But role already exists, but I want to show it in my response as well. So why are we, when we are throwing the error, throw new app error. Okay, yeah, throw new app error. This admin service. Here we are not getting anything. So we are having that role part, okay? So there when it is throwing, it is going here. Why it is working here? Repository, where is it? Bro, see my comment of one. Which one? Why is mostly cost for this? Guess like $25 Google Play Store. Server cost, AI model cost another. See for Google Play Store, this $25 is actually a one-time fee. And server, it depends on the user. If your app really gets viral, then you have to work on the server, like your server will cost. But it will not cost that much if you can actually, use, like efficient. If you can make your server really efficient, if you can make your code very efficient, then server cost can be controlled. One solution. Hi bro, one smile. Okay. Atharva Atharv Dala. Hello Atharv Dalal, welcome to the stream. Can you tell me what are you building and what you when you stop, like when you build end to end, like if I start build e-commerce, I stop mostly after completing mostly CRUD. I have actually built the backend of an e-commerce application in my previous few streams. Like it is a part of this particular backend series only, backend and advanced backend and system design series. And in my phase 3, right now we are in phase 4. So in phase 3 we built the backend of an e-commerce application. We went to extreme limits. We use caching, rate limiting, like a lot of things, pagination. We use cursor page pagination. We use a lot of things, so you can follow that code. Okay, see here when we are throwing the error, it is not working here. Okay, so what I can do is we can go here, ChatGPT. This is my code, admin.repository.ts, admin.repository.ts, then admin.service, admin.service.ts. Okay, admin.service, we have admin.service. These are the two main parts. Then we have in utils common errors, app error. This is my app error.ts. okay, this is my app error.ts, and this is my app.ts. This is my app.ts. we have the global error handler here. And in middleware, where is my middleware? Yeah, this is my middleware, error middleware. This is my error.middleware.ts. okay, I send this request. This is my request to this route. I get this response, but in my console I get this response okay, I get this response, I want to show the error in the response. Your error handle is working correctly. The real issue is that your controller is still sending a success response even after error occurs. Okay, but the problem, error is being thrown inside Prisma transaction. Express is not automatically catching async errors. So your controller continuous execution. Got it? Proper production grade fix. Kernel should look like this. Catch error. But here we are using catch async. Where's my controller? Yeah, we are using catch async here. We're using catch async. Create async handler. This is my catch async. Catch async part. Where is it? Auth common helpers catch async. Moi, should I continue learning Spring Boot? I don't like coding in Python and MERN is saturated to everyone says, and I don't see much job opening in Go. See, yes, I agree that MERN is saturated, but MERN is used in startups a lot, and as a fresher, it is easier to see. There is lots of competition, is one I agree. But if you can, but competition is only for the average people. But if you are actually good at it, if you are in the top 1% skill level, where you can actually build anything with MERN, then you will get a job. But the most important part is you have to showcase your skill properly, and like you have to build in public, and you have to keep applying. You can also go for Python based fast API tech stack as well. Rehan, for backend I have used Node.js plus MongoDB. So for backend, which service to go with? Any suggestion? For backend, JS and MongoDB. So you are using MongoDB. So for backend database, it is fixed. So you can go with either go. You can go with. See, I usually go for DigitalOcean because it is very, like, I like DigitalOcean. I go for DigitalOcean Droplet because it is easier to scale. For example, you get a $4 droplet first, and if your user, like, people start using your app, then you can scale it very easily to a $4 to a $12 server or to a $19 server, something like that. I usually go for DigitalOcean. Sujal, hello Sujal, welcome to stream. Bro, आप BCS स्टूडेंट हो क्या? नहीं, मैं BTech स्टूडेंट हूँ सुजल. रेहान, to host the backend with service which will be best. Okay. हर्षित कश्यप, हेलो हर्षित, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. कहाँ तक पहुँचा आपका स्टार्टअप? लाइक अभी तो स्टार्टअप का वो SaaS प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट पार्ट इज डन, रजिस्ट्रेशन पार्ट में ही फंसा हुआ है अभी तक. ओके. क्या चेसिंग द कंट्रोलर. The hell. Copy this request. Chat. Paste it here. This is dot out ts admin dot out. Then after this admin dot out, we have catch async dot ts. Catch async part. Okay. This is also done. Now let's see. Rohit Sharma. Hello Rohit, welcome to the stream. What skill you learned during college only? See, during my BTech, I used to, like, I was very fickle minded. I used to learn this tech stack, then I should switch to another tech stack. So I will suggest that don't make that mistake. If you are in college, try to stick to one tech stack and be very good in it. Irakil, Spring Boot कर रहा था, okay? Welcome to stream, Irakil. Sen, do you use webcam? I mean, you can make your phone as a webcam, which literally give you good quality. I'm using my laptop's webcam, inbuilt webcam, and I use my phone to read my chats, like the stream chats. Satyam Bhosle, hey bro, what's up? Hello Satyam, welcome to stream. Clean shave, bro. Today I shaved my beard. Rehan, registration part. So if I have to launch this app, I have to register. Are you using any payout feature? If you're using any payout feature, like for example, from your bank account, you're transferring money to another user's bank account. If you're using that feature, then you have to register the business. Okay, Satyam Bhosle, for your SaaS, will you use Express or Hono? It depends, because right now I'm learning Hono off stream. Off stream I'm learning Hono. Let's see. Express best है. हाँ, Express का community support काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, and Hono is actually emerging. So yeah, no, okay. If you're not using payout feature, then you can skip the registration part. Satyam, I got the buzz cut, like the hair after the buzz cut are. Oh, nice, Satyam. Rohit Sharma, what skill you suggest to a first year BTech student? As you said, stick to one. Okay, so if you're in first year, I will suggest that pick one programming language, either go with JavaScript or Python. Choose one programming language and stick with it. First, learn the basics of the programming language, then build a habit of solving DSA questions, because DSA questions will help you, master that programming language, and also it will improve your logic building skill. Don't do DSA from the interview perspective, because when you go to a third year or fourth year, you can do DSA for interview perspective. But right now, make a habit of solving DSA questions so that you can, build your capability of finding patterns in a question. So do DSA, make it a habit. Just do 1 or 2 DSA questions every single day, just after waking up, after having breakfast. Make it a habit of solving 1 or 2 DSA questions, and rest of the day do development. Okay, Ayush Saroj, congratulations bhai for 5k. Oh, thanks Ayush, thanks a lot man, and thanks everyone for making this channel a 5k channel. Thanks a lot. Satyam Bhosle, even you had buzz cut when you were working on a SaaS, right? No, I don't go for buzz cut. I usually go for normal cut. I don't like buzz cut, to be honest, because वो side से छोटा कर देता है ना. Either I go for mullet, modern mullet, or I go for normal haircut. I don't like buzz cut, to be honest, because my face structure, it does not look good on my face structure. Okay, Satyam, by the way, congrats for 5k subs. Thanks Satyam Bose, thanks a lot, and thanks everyone. And I'm actually working at the problem is that control is still sending success request even after the error happens. The key issue is almost certainly inside your create controller. Okay, catches it and forward to global, but your controller already sent. Okay, this means your controller is probably not awaiting. Oh, is catch async. Okay, wait. Okay, here we are not awaiting. See, small error. It was such a small error. I forgot this await here. That's why we were getting that issue. Bad luck. No issues. Okay, let's log in again. Now let's get this header. Go for create role. Go for header. Bearer, pass it. Now let's see what we get. Role already exists. Now it is working absolutely fine. Yeah, now it is working absolutely fine. All right, so this part is done. Okay, now this patch part, different permissions update. Okay, so we already have an admin part. Now let's create a new kind of a moderator. We can go for manage users. Also moderator can delete post. Moderator can delete post. Moderate. Let's see what is. We have this, and we have permissions, view analytics, and delete post. Let's give moderator, or let's give it, yeah, delete posts. Delete posts. Yep. Let's create this role. Role created successfully. Okay, interesting. Now if I go here, and yeah, we have a moderator role. Yeah, so now admin can create another roles and give permissions. Okay, nice. Satyam, nah, not that. Satyam, nah, not that buzz cut. I mean, I don't know. It's a buzz cut, but when you just trim all your hair equally, I got it from for the mullet only. But because recently I messed up my hair. Okay. Satyam, as a male human, nothing can bring your glow up as much as your hair get it for you. I don't agree to this because, see, as a man, if no, you can be very good looking. You can be very good looking. You can have all the good hair and everything. But if you are a man who is not able to provide, nothing can be worse than that. To be honest, like personality and the able to provide, that makes a man very attractive. To be honest, that's why when we age, see, hair loss एक ना एक दिन बाल छोड़ के जाएगा. We cannot control that. ठीक है. So I have seen so many people who have hair loss and all those things, but still they're so charming. Why? Because they're able to provide. They have worked on their personality. They have worked on skills that cannot be taken away from them. Satyam, yes, agree, but like in only looks aspect. I don't agree because Jason Statham is one of the very good looking actors and he has no hair. Rock has no hair. Bruce Willis, when he was like after a while he lost hair as well. These people are not so good looking. Akshay Khanna, he's very good looking also. So hair, it's all about the personality, bro. If you are under, say, your personality is strong, na, even if it does not matter if your height is short, if you are tall, if you have hair, if you don't have hair, if your personality is strong and if you are able to provide, nothing can beat that. Nobody can be more good looking than you. Like, because of charm, because of a natural charm, to be honest. Sensei, hello Sensei, welcome to stream. Values, okay. Satyam Bhosle, do you mean Satswekar? Who is Satswekar? Okay, so we have moderator, but the thing is, can admin delete the roles? Yes, admin can delete the role. Okay, hold on. We have the role. Okay, got it. So now if I go here, we have done this. Okay, phase C, create roles, done. Update roles, now we have to work on this. Okay, admin roles, role ID, update the particular role, permission defining, updating many to many relation, immutable role protection, patch semantics. Then delete roles, assign a role to you. This is very important. Assigning a role to a user, one of the most important part. JK, okay. Yugan, hello Yugan, welcome to stream. My syntax कैसे याद होता है? See, syntax किसी को याद नहीं रहता है. You have to understand the flow. So once you understand the flow of the application, then you can see syntax is like ABCD. Like for example, when you start learning a new language, you first understand basic letters, how to connect two letters to form a word, right? Then you eventually start writing sentences. But once you get used to it, then you can write sentence very easily because now you understand the grammar, right? Similarly with programming language, once you understand the basics of the programming language, like working of the programming language, then you write code in that programming language every single day for next few months, then naturally you will become very fluent in that programming language. Okay, he's the brain behind GPT. You mean Andrej Karpathy? Andrej Karpathy, I know. I did not know that guy. Okay, okay, nice. युगन, मुझे तो सारा सिंटैक्स ऑलमोस्ट चार जीपीटी करना पड़ता है। अच्छा ओके। स्नेह बोला भाई इसके पहले वाला प्रोजेक्ट का क्या हुआ, इसका यूआई है कि नहीं? फेज 3 का ई कॉमर्स का बैकएंड इज डन। सी इन दिस बैकएंड सीरीज वी आर नॉट कवरिंग फ्रंट एंड बिकॉज फ्रंट एंड इज वेरी इजी, वी जस्ट नीड टू कनेक्ट द एपीआईज एंड मेक स्टाइलिंग एंड ऑल. In phase 3 we build the e-commerce application backend. We completed it actually. Satyam, okay. Sensei, bro, just join the stream. Can you provide a quick flow to understand this backend? Okay. So basically, in this backend, the code base is designed in this particular way. First, we have a router. Then control goes to the controller. Then we have a service layer. Then we have an interface layer, and then we have a repository layer, right? And then repository layer communicates with the interface layer. So as you can see that the service layer is not directly communicating with the repository layer. So why we did this? Because we want to keep the repository layer independent of the entire code base, because in future if I want to skip Prisma with another ORM like Drizzle, or if I want to change my normal database from MongoDB PostgreSQL to MongoDB or NoSQL database, then I can just make changes in my repository file and everything will work absolutely fine, right? So this particular code structure is used to implement a concept called dependency injection and dependency inversion. So that's why the code structure looks like this. Like we have an admin.service, admin.controller, admin.repository, all these things. So this is the basic code base structure, and we are trying to build the authentication, like advanced production grade authentication system with granular control. So that's what we are trying to do. ओके युगन भाई, इतने सारे टूल्स लाइब्रेरी होते हैं, जोर वगैरह सबका सिंटैक्स थोड़ा अलग अलग है, प्रॉब्लम होती है खुद से उनको कोड करने में. जॉड, या सी वो तो होता ही है, बट आपको प्रैक्टिस के साथ साथ आप फ्लुएंट हो जाते हो नेचुरली. कोड विद बुंचू, हेलो व्हाट्सअप कोड विद बुंचू, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. फ्रेक्स 34, guess who got 5k subs. Congrats bro, thanks Fakes34, thanks a lot man, and thanks everyone, like all of you guys subscribe to this channel, that's why we became 5k subscriber channel, and thanks a lot guys, it means a lot. Flux tuber, hey, can you review my portfolio so that I can improve it? Yes, once today's coding session is done, then then I'll start reviewing the projects. Okay. युगन भाई, कोई बढ़िया इंटरमीडिएट या एडवांस बैकएंड प्लेलिस्ट बता क्रट के अलावा जिसमें कैशिंग पेजिनेशन वगैरह यूज हो रही हो. यू कैन सी माई फेज 3, like I built the backend of an e-commerce application where we went beyond, a lot beyond CRUD operation. Like we went for pagination, rate limiting, caching, all these things. We went actually quite advanced in that, so you can follow that. Satyam, yes, they were together, but Amo Ilya pronunciation is special because he got mentorship from Geoffrey Hinton, awarded as father of AI search award. Oh nice. युगन भाई, मैं डेली आऊँगा आपसे लाइव पे. Oh thanks युगन, thanks a lot man. Sensei Kakashi, got it bro. LFG क्या होता है भाई? What is the full form of LFG? Anybody knows? नकुल कुंभारे, आपका कोड कंटिन्यूसली गिटहब में हो रहा है क्या? मैं रोज़ गिटहब में कोड पुश करता रहता हूँ. सत्यम भोसले, ब्रो डू यू थिंक स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड मिनिमल पोर्टफोलियो इज गुड ओवर हाईली इंटरैक्टिव पोर्टफोलियो? आई यूजुअली गो फॉर मिनिमल, एंड आई am a very minimalistic guy, so I like everything minimal and simple, so that is my approach. Weeb33, hello Weeb, welcome to the stream. Bro, is Linux the best for web dev? Yes, Linux is one of the best operating system. If you solely want to dedicate your entire operating system to development and any sort of coding perspective things, then Linux is one of the best operating system. Because in my previous laptop I used Linux for around 2 years, Ubuntu Linux for around 2 years, and then I bought this new laptop. This laptop is still new, that's why I have not shifted to Linux. Once this laptop becomes old and Windows starts sucking, then I'll again shift to Linux. Okay, Yugan, रियल गेमिंग भाई, ML में इतने काफ़ी LangChain, LangGraph, AI इंटीग्रेशन, RAG, ML, DL, Llama India, Vector DL, RNN. Okay, see ML, you have to understand that ML maybe na, there are lots of sub layers. Basically, this is a whole thing as AI. We call this whole entire thing as general AI. Then we go for something like, like inside AI we have lots of things like NLP. We have NLP. We have LLMs, which is an application drawn from a combination of NLP and transformers. We have transformers. One like then we have this thing. Then we have deep learning. Inside deep learning we have neural nets, and inside neural nets we have convolutional neural net, recurrent neural net, ANN, lots of things. Then we have machine learning, ML, and inside ML we have regression, we have classification. Inside classification, regression, we have lots of algorithms. So you have to start specializing in it. For example, if you want to reach a point where you want to build your own LLM, then first understand the basics of deep learning, understand the basics of RNN, CNN, then get into transformer. Then after getting into transformer, learn about NLP, like semantic analysis and all these things. Then after NLP, combine it with transformer, learn about encoding, decoding, all of these things, and then build an LLM. And how I am saying this is that because I have a playlist that I try to follow. If you see my playlist, just a sec. If you see my playlist, where is it? If you see my playlist, here you will see a transformer playlist. Actually, in this particular playlist, this guy has actually coded a transformer. And then we have this Andrej Karpathy's like legendary video where he actually builds a LLM from scratch. So these things will help you a lot. Understand the basics of ML and DL, then get into practical of AI ML, like artificial intelligence. Then it will become very interesting. Satyam Bhosle, because most of the portfolio of senior devs don't even have animation in their portfolio. Exactly, you get my point. युगन ब्रो मेरे नाम का प्रोनाउंसिएशन युगांक है, युगंक नहीं. ओके युगांक, गॉट इट युगांक, सॉरी मैन, युगांक, आई कॉल यू युगांक नाउ. ओके, OD Maniac, welcome to stream. OD Maniac, learn coding at 26 with no technical background, trying to become full stack developer. What's your opinion on that? That's amazing. See, firstly, never ever think that learning has an age. You can start learning anything at any age, and first try to get the basics right. First understand one good programming language, either go with JavaScript or Python. Then get into that ecosystem. Either if you are into JavaScript ecosystem, then go for Express.js, Node.js, or maybe Nest.js or Hono. Then if you are into backend ecosystem, a Python ecosystem, then go for Fast API and all that. Then start building basic projects like the to-do application, blog application. Then start building complex applications. Because if you directly jump into something complex, then you will get overwhelmed and you will give up. Okay, GG. Okay, Sensei. Bro, you can still dual boot your laptop. Yeah, I can do that, but dual booting can get a little heavy on memory. Satyam Bhosle, for once I viewed a portfolio where he fed his all info to the live audio AI model generated podcast where the audio AI instances of having podcast. Oh, that's nice. Nice. ओके युगांक ब्रो, मैं थर्ड ईयर में हूँ, थर्ड ईयर हूँ के लेवल वेब डेव ही करा है, सैम ब्रेक चल रहा है, कोई अच्छी इंटर्नशिप नहीं लग रही इन DSA. व्हाट शुड आई डू? आई वांट टू गो इनटू बैकएंड डेवऑप्स या कुछ और कर सकता हूँ? मैं तो बोलूँगा कि बैकएंड में घुसो, गेट इनटू फुल स्टैक, एंड उसके साथ साथ स्टार्ट डूइंग DSA एज वेल. बिल्ड अ हैबिट ऑफ सॉल्विंग 1 or 2 DSA क्वेश्चंस एवरी सिंगल डे, एंड उसके साथ साथ बिल्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स इन वेब डेव. Satyam, also if you ask any question, the topic in the podcast will divert it so smoothly like a convo. Nice. It was something, would like say something new 3D highly interactive portfolio. Nice. Okay. Real gaming, bro, I have learned Java. Can I go further in it like Spring Boot etc, or should I switch to Python because mostly people are going towards Python? See, it depends on your experience. Like if you're a complete fresher, then I will not suggest Java, but like Spring Boot for you, because I have my personal experience where I've seen that freshers struggle a lot to get a job with Spring Boot. But if you are already experienced, then you can stick with Spring Boot. Jyotirmoy Malik, hello Jyotirmoy, welcome to the stream. For Python, can you suggest a good academy for Python? See, for Python, there are lots of resources online. If you go to YouTube and search, just a sec. If you go to YouTube and let's search something like, I learned Python from Code with Harry, and Code with Harry Python 50 days of Python, 100 days of Python, something like that. Yeah, this 100 lessons I learned Python from here. So yeah, there are lots of good resources for Python online. Jyotiro in our Kolkata. I don't know, bro. Code with Bunchu. Fastify benchmarks are awesome. I just got to know about that. Oh, nice. No name. Hello, no name. Sir, I'm confusing. By the way, AIML and web dev, which one to learn? I'm in first year BTech. What's your interest? What's your interest? What's your interest, no name? Satyam. Bro, do you think hopping from one framework to another leaves in the situation of no घर का ना घाट का? Yeah, I totally agree क्योंकि मेरे साथ ये हो चुका है. When I was in college, I was doing this, jumping from one tech stack to another tech stack. Single thing you just know the server. Exactly. Flux tuber. Hey, are you currently employed or something? I had a job. I left my job around 3 months ago now. I had a job. I was working in MNC in a service-based company. Okay, nice. Okay, now let's get started. Okay. Create roles. Okay, update roles. Okay. So now I am doing. So now I am doing. And I have completed now I am starting you need to guide me and teach me in detail and also follow production grade practice and production grade practice. Okay. Shivang, voice not clear, bro. Guys, am I audible right now? Audible now? Okay. Ayush, I'm going with Pern Stack. What's your opinion? Is it good for especially SaaS dev? Yes, Pern Stack is actually one of my favorite tech stack. I'm also using Pern Stack only. Shivang, all my earbuds are hacked. Okay, I have no idea, man. I think I'm audible. NG Tanta, YouTube Python fundamentals and try build web CLI worker scale it horizontal. Okay, nice. No name. I am also absolute beginner in coding, so I don't know which one is best for me. See, I understand that, but what excites you? Does building a software excites you, or building an AI, like, trying to build a machine learning model, trying to build your own GPT excites you? What excites you? Forget about the job market right now. I am not asking about the job market. What excites you? Like building a end-to-end software excites you, or building an end-to-end machine learning model excites you? Think about it. Saurav Bhatt, welcome to stream, Saurav. Brother, can I schedule a top mid call with you? Do you have account at Topman? I need a guidance from your side. You can book a call with me in my. There's a link in my description. You can use that link to book a call with me. GG, do you have ChatGPT Pro, bro? No, I don't have ChatGPT Pro. I'm using the free GPT. OD Maniac. Do we need degree to get a job? Because I'm learning from a course. See, the thing is, in my country, in India, in MNC especially, they do mention that BTech students can apply or BCA students can apply. But if you're going for startups, or maybe you're going for a remote job in USA, UK, Canada, Australia, in those companies, your degree does not matter, or your skill matters. Okay, Satyam Bhosle. Bro, do you know any clarity when to use NoSQL? I mean, I know the textbook definition when to use it, but didn't understand when to actually use MongoDB specifically. Okay, good question. See, when I usually go for Mongo, Postgres. First, I'll tell you the situation where I use Postgres more, right? I use Postgres when I want atomicity and data consistency, right? For example, I want that, like, I want my data to be very well structured, and like, I want faster retrieval, and I also need to implement asset properties. First, understand about asset properties. Asset properties are a very backbone of any database, like SQL database. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, and dependency, I think. So these three, four properties, if I need in a database, I have to go with SQL. But if I want something like a graph, like something, an application like a maybe a social media application, or where data consistency, more than data consistency, like in future I might get store big data. Big data is actually huge amount of data. Then we can go for a new NoSQL database. Nitish, hello Nitish, welcome to the stream. Hi bro, how are you? I'm good Nitish, how are you? Satyam Bhosle, I know about the Cassandra. It's useful when you have a lot of writes and etc. Know the because of Discord's migration blog. Yeah, I have read that blog as well. Bro, what about the BSc computer science? See, BSc is also good, but it's more of a research background. Like, you get lots of theoretical knowledge there, and too much of theoretical knowledge in BSc. Then after BSc, usually people go for MSc and then they go for PhD. So if your end goal is to go for PhD, then you can start with BSc or MSc or something like that. You know nothing. Okay, nice. Faizan Mohammed, bhai, I get surprised how intelligent guys like you also have good knowledge about business or marketing and stuff, and confidence to trust yourself to do own startup. Thanks a lot, Faizan Mohammed. Thanks a lot, man. See, I feel that time is very limited. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to take the risk, because I want to be in a position where if things go wrong, I can only blame myself. I don't want to blame anybody else. So I want to only blame myself. So that's why I have to believe in myself, and I don't want to lead a life, that I don't like. So maybe that's why, like, it's all about improving yourself and trying to learn things that will help you build something. Okay, you need to work with it and learn it. Okay. Satyam, because at the end I go with Postgres only. Even I go with Postgres. Right now, till now, I have not been in a situation where I felt that Postgres is not good enough. Because now Postgres has a vector database as well. Faizan, durability. Okay, nice. Yeah, D for durability, not dependency. Durability. Got it. Okay. Priyanshu Pandey. Hello Priyanshu, welcome to stream. Kind of stuck. I used to love programming and technology, and now I feel kind of FOMO, as if I am far behind and not doing something which keeps me in the zone. How do you deal with it? Okay. See, FOMO happens because of the content we consume. Because right now, if you go to YouTube, you will see lots of clickbait titles. AI will take your job, like this kind of thumbnail. AI will take your job. Software engine is dead. This is dead. That is dead, and all these things. Trust me, it's all about fear mongering, because fear mongering will get views. But the thing is, see, with AI and all these things, the way of writing code is changing, but still people need software developers, because they need to plan software in a professional way, in a way that AI can then write the code easily, right? So all of these things are happening. And how I protect myself from FOMO is that if you see my YouTube feed, if you open my YouTube and if you see my feed, it's usually nothing related to, like fear mongering type. Because I consciously, whenever I see a clickbait title, I firstly go and click on not interested. There's this YouTube thing where we can click this and we can click on not interested part, because I don't want that garbage in my feed. So first clean your feed, because most of your feed is making you fear all these things. So make your feet clean. Usually I'm interested in people trying to build something, people trying to build startup. So when I see that people are building something, then I automatically get interested. If he can do it, then I can do it too, right? So that's the kind of thing I consume. Then I stay away from FOMO and all these things. Yeah, that's it. And see, FOMO is a part of human psychology. Like we are like since the time we were people living in jungle, people living in clan, like we have developed FOMO as a homo sapiens. Why? Because when we used to live in clans, FOMO actually started from there. Our ancestors, all those homo sapiens like Neanderthals and all those Denisovans, and after that whatever human species evolved, when we started living in clan, the worst fear was getting kicked out of the clan, right? So that was the biggest fear. And right now this fear is also something like that. People are doing AI. So right now if I'm not doing AI, I feel that I will lag behind, right? So this is the root cause of FOMO. So try to think deeply before you try to consume anything. First try to understand, go into deep, like if it is actually true or not. Because see, people, like, things will change. AI is going to get better with time, but it's all about if you can adapt to it or not. So try to be adaptive. Okay. So Sujal, hello Sujal. I think BA वालों की वैल्यू ही नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है, वैल्यू तो है. Saurabh Bhatt, Abhishek bro, in your last job, what is your designation? Associate Software Engineer 2. Satyam Bhosle, if I tell my on-paper curriculum, it was like, bro, WTF, React, Node, Spring, Unity, etc. But the faculty wasn't like that. Oh, nice. Sujal, इतना पता होता तो साइंस बैकग्राउंड से पढ़ाई करता. अच्छा. Faizan, PG Vector, yup. Flux, nowadays companies are not hiring for intern or junior role. That is not true. Go for startups. Startups are actually looking for interns, and startups are actually the best places to work if you are young. And I will suggest try to work in a startup. If it's a funded startup, that is good. If it is not a well-funded startup, work for free, get experience. Either if that startup grows, then they will pay you. If it does not grow, then use that experience and start applying somewhere else. Okay, Code with Banshu. How do you handle the thundering herd problem in Node.js apps? Thundering herd problem. I have not faced it yet actually. Real gaming. How can we use n8n in full stack projects? See, n8n actually I have used it only once to build no code. It's a no code AI agent tool. See, more than using n8n, I'm more interested in building my own n8n, something like that. So see, no code is good for non-technical people, but here I'm a technical guy, so I want to build something like that. Okay. Satyam, by the way, do you think we as humans race right now living in the illusion of utopia but heading much faster in the direction of dystopia? Good question, bro. Good question. See, we as humans are getting smarter and smarter, obviously. And see, we are heading towards, I will not say we are heading toward dystopia. I will not say that because things are evolving in a very good way. Right now, job market, if we remove that job market part, because see, now job market is unstable because things are changing. But once that change becomes stable, then job market will again become stable. Okay, Mr. Anoop. Hello Anoop, welcome to the stream. Hello bro. Right now I am in phase where I am really confused that what should I do. Like, I'm in my final year and within 3 months I will get my degree and I don't know anything to land a job. Okay, if you if you want a quick way to land a job, I will suggest you first pick one programming language, build projects, build in public. Use Twitter. I don't use LinkedIn. Use Twitter. Go to Twitter, create an account and post about your daily progress when you are trying to build a project. And after that, look for internships in startups. Odin Maniac. Okay, let's forget the job. In business perspective, what kind of business a person could do after becoming a developer or learning coding? What are the way? Okay, so from business perspective, developers can do anything. Developers are the only people who can actually build anything when it comes to software. Pick one problem, you can build a software as a service, you can build a social media, you can build whatever. Like there are lots of lag in current social media market, and once revenue start, once my startup start getting revenue, then I'll shift into building a social media application and try to build my own LLM, something like that. So with developer you can actually build anything wherever your imagination can go. You just need to figure out how to do it. Flux, coding is dead, but programming and engineering will not die. AI just make your work easy in syntax and code, but AI can't compete with human thinking. Absolutely true. I agree with Flux Tuber. Bro, should we Faizan Mohammed, bro, should we try hacking? Is it worth it? See, ethical hackers earn a lot. Actually, ethical hacking is very good, and people pay ethical hackers to hack their website and find vulnerabilities. So yeah, hacking is good if you use it properly. Okay. Priyanshu, that is a unique way of thinking, fine. Thanks a lot, bhai. Welcome, Priyanshu. Okay. BA बैकग्राउंड से कोडिंग स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं? हाँ, कर सकते हैं. ओके. फैज़ान मोहम्मद, bhai, in my startup I use Pern, Stack, Postgres, Expert, React, Next.js, Node, and Python. Sometimes I want to learn this stack just by understanding code base. It's consumer facing app. How you advise? See, the best way to learn is project based learning. Don't try to learn from the code base. Try to build the code base. Try to build the app. Then you will learn more. Ayush, whenever I come to your stream, I always admire how you speak so fluently. I can't even speak Hindi to any random person. If I don't overcome this, might be get problem for getting placements. See, the thing is, thanks for the compliment, Ayush. And the thing is, see, actually communication, you are able to think, but you are not able to convey it, right? And this is because lack of confidence, and confidence is low because you are not working on yourself. Start working on yourself. Start working on your personality. Start working on your communication skills. Start reading books. Start talking to people in English or whatever your language is. Hindi, English, Marathi, wherever you come from, whatever your language is. Start talking to people confidently. And the best way is to try to socialize as much as possible. I know, see, I'm an introvert. Like from these streams, you might not think that I'm an introvert, but in real life, I am a big introvert. But whenever I go to a new place, I try to, if I see some guy is better than me, I try to learn from that guy by asking questions like how he got better than me. So you can do that. The Game of Code. Welcome to stream The Game of Code. Buy best resource for system design, Claude and DevOps. See, for system design, the resource that I am using is this one. This particular GitHub repository, and also this particular roadmap, and also this particular ChatGPT prompt that I'm using to teach myself. Mr. Anoop, thanks bro. Welcome Anoop. Satyam Bhosle. Now I'm asking from the job market perspective. No wonder where programming like hell live look at AI, SpaceX and etc. like ventures, but it's more like outer life still easy at some point. But in your inner life and personal life, people are struggling a lot. Previous generation, even after achievements, people say they are unable to find peace, whereas utopia denotes everyone will be happy and at peace. See, firstly, everyone will be happy is a myth. Like even in my family only, we cannot make each and every family member happy. So how can you expect that we are going to make an entire world happy? Like thinking that each and every person will be happy is unrealistic in my opinion. See, whenever we are trying to build something, for example, you talked about SpaceX and all, like building those things was very difficult. So when founder was at that particular stage, like the struggles, mental struggle he faced, we cannot even imagine that. So just because now he has built something and it is having good days, that does not mean when he started from the good days. Similarly with job market, right now job market is unstable, and because of this there are lots of unhappiness. War is going on, oil prices are rising, and like things are getting expensive as hell, houses are getting expensive as hell. So these things does make a normal random person unhappy, right? But still, if you can compare your life with someone like 200 years ago, like I'm talking about the comfort level of comfort that we have right now. The comfort is there, but competition is high because population is also high, right? Faizan Mohammed, you are saying what interests me, bro, but everything interests me: web dev, hacking, data stuff, LLMs. I'm sticking to the backend for now, most of the time. Yeah, you can stick with backend because once you stick with backend, you understand the process of building something, then you can switch to anything. Yes, and I face the same issue. Okay, Sujal, design editing कब तक रहेगी? Design तो is slowly going because I right now even I am using AI to write my front end. I'm using AI a lot to build my front end because see, to be honest, I don't enjoy front end. I don't enjoy designing. That's why I use AI for designing part, and AI is going to improve from now. So with time, designing will dissolve. Like not dissolve. Still, like you need to think. You need to understand the UX experience. Like you need to be good at UX. Satyam, exactly. That's the point. People are trying to achieve something which is taking them towards something which is completely opposite direction. Okay. My Miro Slavinov. Hello, Miro. Welcome back to the stream. Do you train DSA? Not right now. When I was preparing for job market, then I was doing DSA. But right now, I'm trying to build my own startup, and I'm not doing DSA right now. OD Mania. Okay. After learning from codes full stack, what should I do? Look for a startup which doesn't require degree or find a program and try to solve it and create agency around it. First, I will suggest look for a startup, work for at least a year, get working experience, then try to build something of your own. The game of cloud and DevOps resource. See, DevOps I'm currently learning from AI. I'm telling GPT to teach me. Okay, FluxTuber. I have also built authentication system which have features like registration, login, role-based, protected routes, OTP-based email verification, password reset. Oh, that's nice, FluxTube. That's nice. Okay. Excellent. You are entering one of the most important parts of RBAC engineering: authorization, mutation, consistency. This is where junior level RBAC ends and production grade RBAC begins. Because updating roles is not simple CRUD. The endpoints can escalate privileges, remove access globally, break authorization systems, accidentally remove admin access. Okay, so production systems treat this very carefully. Okay. Patch. Okay, this endpoint should support update role name, update permissions, partial updates, permission synchronization, immutable system role protection. Okay, important design question: should patch replace permission or add or remove incrementally? Production system usually full permission synchronization, meaning frontend sends this, backend removes missing permissions, add new permission, and final state exactly matches the request. This is much safer and predictable. Okay, so we are not going to remove it completely. We are just going to update it. What this endpoint teaches: differential relation updates, synchronization strategies, transactional authorization updates, immutable role protection, patch semantics, privilege safety patterns. This is real enterprise RBAC engineering. Okay. Faizan Mohammed, I hate designing too. Now I cannot even imagine writing HTML, JS, DOM stuff with AI which wasn't there. Yeah, man. Satyam, even I face the same thing. I don't know, for so many days, Godot content was popping a lot, and I was like trying to focus on the project, but I eventually downloaded it. Anyways, CSI is so effing interesting. Okay, nice. Super admin, system admin. Production system often prevent renaming, deleting, permission modification. Why? Because compromised admin accounts could destroy authorization infrastructure. Okay. Step 1: create system role constants. Okay, now we have to create a system role constants. System role.ts, system roles, admin, super admin, immutable roles. Okay, admin and super admin cannot be mutable. Okay, whenever hardcode. Okay, production system centralized, security constraints, authorization config, system constraints. System step 2: validation schema. Update role schema. We have params, role ID, and body. Object, permission, optional, refine. At least one field must be provided. Okay, fine. Important patch API principle, allow partial updates, not required all fields. That's why fields are optional. Okay. Step 3, repository update role. So we are first using update role. We are doing transaction existing role. Is this role not found? If data.name duplicate role. Okay, role already exists. Okay, then update role tx update where id data. Okay, if permission. Okay, delete old permission. Fine. Insert new permission. Okay, interesting. Very important engineering concept. This is called permission synchronization. Remove old state, insert new state. Okay, nice. Final DB state exactly matches request. This avoids stale permission, inconsistent authorization state, complicated diffing bugs. Why not diff manually? Okay. Step 4, service layer. Okay, then we have service layer. Got it. Hold on. So in my service layer, admin.service, we have this. Okay, fine. Catch is not required. Why immutable role protection matters? Admin account without remove admin permission. Now we have controller route. Very important REST principle. Name, update permission, manage users, partial support agent. Nice. Okay, and delete admin role. Okay, now we have delete admin role. Delete the roles. So here we have delete the roles, right? We have this. Update roles, delete roles. Okay, then assign role. Okay, fine. We can start implementing this. Satyam Bhosle, I might be wrong, but I disagree. FE is not just about the designing part, it's one of its aspects. I just got to know even FE has system design. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm talking about the designing part actually. Like .ts is greater than tsx. Okay. Faizan, I watched Boys Homelander scene today. Guy casually roam around the city wearing that costume. Actually, Homelander, why he wears that costume is because he has no personality other than being Homelander. Satyam Bhosle, bro, did Web3 get your attention interest? Actually, no. I did not. I don't know. I did not get that excitement when it came to Web3. See, Web3 solves a very important problem, but I don't know why I did not get interested in that. Okay. Ritik Sharma just subscribed. Oh, thank you, Ritik Sharma. Thanks a lot for subscribing to this channel and welcome to the stream. Flux Tuber. In next week, there is TCS NQT test for on-campus placement drive. I want TCS Digital or Prime. As you are service-based company, can you tell me how to prepare aptitude? See, for aptitude, like first tell me online assessment. You have to give it from your room, like from your room, or you have to go to the center. First, tell me that. First, answer this question because my answer depends on this scenario. First, tell me you have to give this exam online assessment, but from your college ka center, or you can give it from your home center. Okay, so if you need to give it from center, then you cannot actually cheat. So because invigilators will be there. So to prepare, to prepare for aptitude, you can go to YouTube. There is this YouTube channel called, what was that? Aptitude for on-campus placements. There was a very fantastic YouTube channel. I'm forgetting the name. Career Right. Yeah, Career Right. Go to this YouTube channel and just solve these questions. Sidesh. Hello Sidesh, welcome to the stream. Step by step backend I'm doing like you and following Udemy course. What all should I learn? Then how do I go step by step? Okay. First complete that Udemy course, code along with that course, and after learning that after completing that course, whatever knowledge you have gained from that course, use that knowledge to build something simple like a to-do application or blog application. Sidesh, 5k हो गए brother. Oh, thanks Sidesh, thanks yeah man. Today we reached 5k and thanks everyone for subscribing to this channel. Okay, Satyam bro, is this DSA enough for the jobs array string stack use linked list? For service based companies these are enough. Faizan Mohammed, bro, I'll die preparing for aptitude. Yeah, man. See, aptitude is actually quite boring, to be honest. Satyam Bhosle, bro, refuses to tell about his ex-employee but ready to give cheating tips. Yeah, man. See, why not? It's all about. If, for example, if I were in your place and I got to know that I could give exam from my home, I would be cheating like anything. To be honest, I would पूरा कैमरा वैमरा ऑन करके मैं तो गूगल लेंस में स्कैन वैन करके चीटिंग करता आराम से. Obviously, I would. Why would I lie? Odin, how is the future for AI automation and AI agent? Bright future. What about the DSA question in that aptitude? See, DSA question will be not there in the aptitude. In that aptitude, only numerical questions are there. For DSA, you can do random questions like array related array strings. Like in TCS, they will either at max they can go for array strings, linked list, stack queue. That's it. Satyam Bhosle, bro, do you think as SD your work is in difficult than cracking the interview? Yes, actually in SD, if you are actually good enough, your job is quite easy. It's not so difficult. That DSA list for the junior role, and what about the startups? I mean, for startups, some startups don't even ask for DSA. Okay, let's go. Let's start this. So what I can do here? Okay, hold on. There's no one like you. Still loving you. Satyam, will you recommend me to go for the which? What is which? Because my gut says if I go, I might regret. What is which? Like, can you explain what you're talking about? Okay, fine. So first we need a system src constants. Here we need system role.ts. System role.ts. Okay, we have this, and this I can go export const system roles equals, we have admin here, and this is admin, and this is super admin, and here we have super underscore admin and as const, and then we have, okay, just a sec, what is as const in TypeScript. In TypeScript, as const is a const assertion that tells the compiler to treat a value as its most specific literal type. Okay, nice, got it. तेरे इस दिल को const, then we have here export const immutable roles, and this will be system roles dot admin and system roles dot superadmin. Okay, we have this. Fine. After this we need to create a admin.schema. We have admin.schema. Okay, here we have this. So here we can create Wipro extra service based companies, which is Indian version of Fang or Mang. Bro, I mean, why is so like why it sounds so toxic? Like which? Sensei Kakashi 07. Will you push this on Git after finishing the stream and provide the link? Yes. Actually I in stream only I push the code and the description, like the repository link. My GitHub profile is in the description of the stream. You can find their authentication repository. You can find the code there. Engine school hell, university hell, interview hell, working hell. Yeah, man. Satyam, hell yeah. Heard this term. Which, okay, Wipro Info TCS Capgemini. Oh, nice. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, nice. HCL which tech? Oh, which? शिवांग, हर राउट पर मैनुअल लगना होगा ये क्या? हर राउट पर मैनुअल लगना होगा ये क्या? हर राउट पर मतलब समझा नहीं. इंडियन पीपल स्पीक इंग्लिश सो गुड. ओ थैंक्स रंजीत ताई. ऋतिक शर्मा, are to specifically following any particular roadmap for learning system design or just randomly following thing? If you're following a resource, could you please mention? Yes, actually I'm following a particular roadmap. I use AI to teach myself, and I created a very detailed prompt. I created this prompt. Wait a second. I created this entire prompt. That created a roadmap for me. And if you use this prompt, it will give you this particular roadmap, like different phases. And what I'm doing is, for each phase I'm trying to build project and try to learn. I'm going for project based learning, and for each phase I'm trying to build project, and we are currently in phase 4 and we are trying to build the authentication system. And our main goal is to understand these topics: JWT, OAuth, rate limiting, input validation, all these things. So that's what we are doing. And also to understand that is AI is teaching everything properly or not, I have this particular roadmap, it's a system design particular roadmap that contains all the topics that we need to understand in system design. And also after this I have this particular syllabus. Hold on, I have this particular syllabus where I have all the topic listed, and I'm just learning and trying to go through these topics properly. Okay, so once RBAC done, we'll check this as well. So yeah, these are the things that I'm following as a resource to learn. And all of these resources are available in my GitHub repository, in my Discord server. And Discord server link is in the description of the stream. You can use it to join the server. Okay. Satyam, advance of being colonized for Satyam, bro, did you watch Whiplash? Not yet, bro. Jyotirmoy, can you go forward with programming? Yes, let's go. Okay. Export const update role schema. Export update role schema, and here we have set dot object params z dot object, and here we'll have the role id z dot uuid. Okay, fine. We have this params, and then we have body z dot object update role schema. Okay, update role schema, we are doing this. Hold on. So if I go here, my update dot route, we're passing it like this. Okay, update schema z dot object. Here we have name, which is z dot string, and here we'll have trim. Here we have minimum 2 dot max 50, and then we have rejects dot optional. Then we have permissions z dot array z dot enum permission values dot minimum 1 optional. Okay, so after these things we have dot refine part. Now we have the dot refine, and we are passing data as an argument, and then we are performing something. If data dot name is not equal to undefined, or data dot permission is not, data dot name, okay, data dot name permissions is not equal to undefined, message at least one field must be provided. Data dot body dot name, I think. Yeah, it should be data dot body dot name. Yeah, and here also data dot body dot permissions. Yep. Okay, this is done. Then we have the repository part. Okay, now we have this. First in the interface, role and data. Okay. GG bro, are you learning or typing? Both. Actually, this is the first time I'm learning RBAC in so depth, so that's why I'm using this as a reference. I'm not copy pasting. I'm not directly copy. I could actually just copy and paste it, but with this I will not understand the entire flow. That's why I'm typing it myself, and then it is helping me to understand it actually. So yeah. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiv, Amen. Welcome to the stream. Next.js. Okay, nice. Fine. So here first I need to go to my interface. Okay. And here we need actually a update role, and here we'll have first we'll take role ID which is of type string, and then we need data. So first we need to create a data limit dot types get. Okay. So here we can create export type update role input type equals name of type string and permissions of optional of type string. Okay, then we can use this here. Yep. And then we have promise of type are we returning anything? Yes, we can go for unknown now. Okay, but we are returning role. Okay, we'll see. Fine. So we have this unknown part here. Now in my repository I can implement it. Repository this. Okay, so here I can do async update role. We have role ID of type string, and here we have data of type update role input type, and here we have this. So first we are going for a transaction. We have return prisma dot dollar transaction, and here we are passing tx async tx. It is async, and we have this. Fine. Const existing role equals await tx dot role dot find unique, and here we have where id is role id. Okay, and also we are including permission also this, and we have here include role permission true. Okay, fine. So after we are getting existing role, here we have if there is no existing role, we simply throw new app error, and here we can say that role not found, and this will be 404. Okay, yeah, this will be 404. So after we have this existing role part, if data dot name, if there's a data dot name, okay, const duplicate role equals await tx dot role dot find first, and here we have where name data dot name. Okay, and after this we need a not operator, not id role id. Okay, and if there are duplicate role, throw new app error. We'll say that role already exists, and this will be 400 bad request. Okay, so 409 actually, 409. It should be 409. But what is the meaning of 409? What is the meaning of 409 status code? Request conflict with the current. Oh, okay, request conflict with the current resource, target resource. Okay. Tectonic Baba, welcome to stream. Tectonic Baba, hello bhaiya, long time no see. Yeah, Tectonic Baba, welcome back to the stream. How are you? Where were you for so long? No name. सर AIML का मैथ्स कितना हैवी है? इट्स 11th 12th लेवल ऑफ जेई लेवल वाली डीप थिंकिंग चाहिए. सी एक्चुअली मैंने क्या है कि इन AIML you have to understand think concepts like gradient descent, and gradient descent is actually a part of partial differentiation. We have that thing. Then we have statistics involved in AIML a lot, normalization, standardization, these things. Then after that log is also required. What else? Then mostly calculus is involved in machine learning a lot. Okay, okay, data.name const update role equals await tx dot role dot update FluxTuber. I was thinking to build SDK like Clerk for my authentication system. I want to scale. Is there any plan for your auth? Have you used Clerk? I want you to check it. Yes, I have used Clerk, and currently I am building a SaaS, and there I have used Clerk. टेक्टोनिक बाबा, एग्जाम ओवर 1.5 मंथ्स का वेकेशन है, तो भैया AIML के लिए कुछ रोड मैप बताओ कहाँ से शुरू करूँ, बिकॉज मैं स्पेशलाइजेशन में वहीं चूज़ किया है. अगर आपको AIML सीखना है, गो टू यूट्यूब, एंड यहाँ पे there's this YouTube channel called Campus X. That is one of the best. It is actually one of the best YouTube channel. What is that called? Code with Campus X. Go to Campus X. You will find a playlist here called 100 Days of Machine Learning. Complete that playlist. It will help you. 100 Days of Machine Learning. You can follow this playlist. It will teach you a lot. तेरे इस दिल को चुराने के लिए तुम. We have where, and we have ID will be role ID, and we have data, and here data will be, I'm going to destructure it, data dot name, and data dot name, and if data dot name is there, then name is actually data dot name. Okay, fine. We have this updated role, and we have data dot name. Hold on. This updated role. Just a sec. Yes. इशारों पे चले है वक्त भी, मैं हूँ वो खिलाड़ी जिसने सबको मात दी, नहीं है मुझसा कोई, मैंने जो की छुई. Rakhil 6240. I'm currently doing Spring Boot. Any recommendation for Spring Boot? Understand the basic concept first. Very good in Java. Then understand the core concepts of Spring Boot, like beans, life cycle of a bean, components, what a service component, repository component, all these things. What is JDBC and all these things. Moviepedia. Bhaiya, how is Udemy course of Hitesh Chaudhary? I did not take that course, so I cannot give any suggestions on that because I have not tried it, so I cannot give an opinion on that. टेक्टोनिक बाबा, भैया AIML एंड DSCC में मैंने AIML चूज़ किया तो कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं होगी? AIML एंड DSCC में नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो होनी नहीं चाहिए. आई एम currently doing Spring Boot. Any recommendation? Okay, I gave that recommendation. Or if you want to learn Spring Boot in depth, there's this YouTube channel called Telusco, and there's another YouTube channel called EmbarkX. You can follow that. Moviepedia. How is IEM and Techno में college in Kolkata for BTech? Actually Techno में मेरे काफ़ी सारे friends थे, school friends. It is good, like it is a private college, tier 2 or tier 3 college. It is good, like, see, college does not matter at the end of the day. Unless and until you're from IIT or NIT, college does not matter. One solution, bro. AIML versus data science, what do you suggest? Go with data science. Faizan Mohammed. Bhai, you know Harkirat Singh cohort का idea है आपको, like from reviews. Yes, I have seen his reviews. Like reviews are mostly good, and actually he is the one who started this cohort thing in India. I think so. He's one of those first guys who started this live cohort things in India, and he teaches, like, from his YouTube videos I can say that he teaches really good. भैया आपको थर्ड ईयर में कौन सा स्पेशलाइजेशन था? बिकॉज मेरे थर्ड ईयर में मेरा स्पेशलाइजेशन था क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग. दर्शन, एप्टीट्यूड का रोड मैप, कोई चैनल और समथिंग. करियर राइड, गो टू करियर राइड यूट्यूब चैनल, यू विल फाइंड एप्टीट्यूड देयर. मूवीपीडिया, हाउ इज़ द प्लेसमेंट इन दोज कॉलेजेस? गिन चुन की कंपनीज आती है, मोस्टली सबको ऑफ कैंपस ही करना पड़ता है. One solution, why data science? Can you give me such more idea? Okay, see, data science is more of a, see, AIML is good, like it's for learning purpose, it is very good, but data science has lots of job roles, because in AIML, simple machine learning, deep learning, you will not find that much of job roles. If you're going for a job role, then you will find lots of job roles as a data science engineer. FluxTuber, the system design of YouTube is mind-blowing. I got to know that YouTube breaks video and split it into different resolution and clip the image to create the timestamps. Nice. Yeah, actually YouTube system design is one of the most complex system designs. टेक्टोनिक बाबा, तो क्या क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग वर्थ था? नहीं, क्योंकि लाइक जॉब में मेरे टू गेट अ जॉब इट डिड नॉट हेल्प मी, बिकॉज वो बस थ्योरेटिकली कॉलेज में पढ़ाया था मुझे. If data dot permissions is there, const db permissions equals await tx dot permissions dot find many where name okay, we got db permissions. Then if db permissions dot length is not equal to data dot permissions dot length, here we have throw new error, app error, invalid permission permission 400. Okay, then delete the old permission. Delete the old permission. Okay. वन सोल्यूशन, आपको अभी कोई कॉलेज चूज़ करना होता तो कौन सा करते? अभी टेक मार्केट कौन को देखते हुए काइंडली टेल. अगर इफ़ आई वॉज बैक इन school and I wanted to choose a college, I would start preparing JEE very seriously and I would try to aim for IIT or maybe NIT, like NIT Durgapur, NIT, any NIT colleges. Rakhil 6240, moving to fourth year, tried backend but could not stick to it. Now, how would you do it if you were in my stand? First, I will pick one programming language. I will start with JavaScript. Then I will get into Express, Node.js, MongoDB database, and I will try to, the way I'm teaching, learning right now, I will use the same method of learning backend, and I will build projects, and I will start deploying these projects, and I would learn in public because learn in public is very important. I would learn in public, and then I would start applying to companies, and maybe I would start applying for internships. Okay, Moviepedia, how much DSA and lead code questions you solved? Very less. When I was preparing for companies, I actually did not solve much DSA questions. I used to just see questions and I used to code it in my terminal only. Nitesh Singh just subscribed. Thanks Nitesh, thanks a lot for subscribing to this channel and welcome to the stream. One solution, course, not college. Kindly tell. Course. If I would take a course, I don't think I would take a course first because I know if I had this knowledge how to teach myself, I would do this. If I would go for a course, then maybe I would go for Harkirat's cohort or Chai or Code cohort, any one of these cohorts. टेक्टोनिक बाबा, भैया AIML चूज़ किया तो इज़ इट पॉसिबल कि मैं ऑनलाइन कोर्स कर सकता हूँ डेटा साइंस पे प्रैक्टिकली? हाँ, कर सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है. बट कोर्स करके यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट दैट नॉलेज एंड बिल्ड समथिंग. ये हमेशा याद रखना, तभी उस नॉलेज की वैल्यू है. tx.role permission.delete many where role ID. Okay, now we deleted this. Now we have to insert new permissions. Await tx.role permission dot create many and data db permission dot map permission role ID. Permission ID will be permission dot ID. Okay, then we have updated role. Where is the updated role? Hold on, here we have this. Okay, so we can do return updated role. Fine. Okay, fine. Okay, nice. टेक्टोनिक, हाँ वो तो करूँगा ही, सही है. मूवीपीडिया, भैया हाउ टू टीच योर सेल्फ लाइक यू आर डूइंग, व्हाट इज़ द प्रोसीजर विथ हेल्प ऑफ AI and roadmap? See, first I will go for, I told you, complete that 100 days of machine learning plays from Campus X YouTube channel. First I would learn that because that will help me to understand the basics. Then I will go to AI, try to teach myself using AI like the way I'm doing it with backend, same way. Faizan Mohammed, I'm taking a course, bro, for the backend self learning. I miss a lot of things. Maybe Sanket Singh wala lunga. Sanket Singh, okay, nice. Okay, got it. Gurveer, what you are building, bro? We are trying to build the, like role-based access control, and we are working on the role control, like permission control part right now. वन सोल्यूशन आई मीन ब्रो, अगर आप अभी 12 पास होते तो आप अभी टेक मार्केट को देखते हुए कौन सा कोर्स करते, लाइक एएमएल और डेटा साइंस और क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग? मैं फुल स्टैक इंजीनियर, फुल स्टैक डेवलपमेंट का ही कोर्स करता जिसमें एआई इंटीग्रेट कैसे करते वो भी सिखाए, मैं वो कोर्स करता. ओके टेक्टोनिक बाबा, भैया एक और चीज़, मेरा एक दोस्त है बोलता है जावास्क्रिप्ट से बेटर है बैकएंड पाइथन में करना, आपके हिसाब से कौन सा बेटर है? सी डिपेंड्स ऑन, देखो ये ना लाइक लोगों की पसंद काफ़ी चेंज होती रहती है. सम पीपल लाइक पाइथन, सम पीपल लाइक जावास्क्रिप्ट, आई ऑल्सो लाइक पाइथन, बट फॉर इफ I don't want to get into AI ML part, then I will stick to JavaScript. But maybe in future I want to build a backend in which I will integrate something related to AI. Then I will go with Fast API, which is a Python based tech stack, Python based backend framework. Raj, are you a working professional? I was a working professional. I left my job 3 months ago. I have a working experience, 1 year of working experience of working in a service based company. Are you doing system design? Yes. Phoenix, welcome to stream Phoenix. Brother, what's the point of looking into ChatGPT, writing the code yourself? You are basically looking and copying the code line by line. By typing speed improve होगी इससे. Actually the thing is, you know, this role based access control thing I'm trying to teach myself, and yes I can just copy and paste, but उससे I will not able to understand the entire flow of this thing. This is the first time I'm trying to understand role based access control in such a depth, and why I'm seeing and typing the code is because while typing the code I'm trying to understand the flow of the code, like how is this entire code flowing, like how is this entire application working, how is this like this particular function going to be used in my controller layer and all these things. So if I copy paste it, I will not be able to understand the implementation of it very deeply. So that's why I'm not copy pasting, I'm typing it myself. It helps me to understand better. Okay, Tectonic Baba, chalo, thank you bhaiya, good night Tectonic Baba, and thanks for joining the stream. Phoenix, okay, got it, okay, we have this thing right. So this update role repository part is completed. Now we have to get into the service layer. So for the service layer, yeah, we have this. Okay, so here we can create async update role. We are passing the role ID string, and then here we have data which is of type actually here in my schema we don't need it like this. A object is we don't need, we can remove this params. Hold on. Okay, we can remove this params, we can remove this entire thing, and then we can remove this. अरे भाई क्या हो गया, हाँ एक सेकेंड. We can remove this body.z.object, कहाँ खत्म हो रहा है? remove this. Hold on. Remove this. Here we need the z.object. Okay, so this z.object here, this params part we can remove. This body part, this body kahan? Okay, here, from here, and then from here we can remove this. Okay, we have this, and this will be body.data.name and data.permission. Okay, this is also done, and instead of this we can use export type update role input DTO z dot infer type of this schema. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have this. Fine. Okay, we are using this, so update role input DTO type, I can use it here. This I can use it here. Okay, yeah, we have this. Then const updated role equals await this dot admin repo dot update role, and we can pass here role ID and the data. Okay, just a sec, we are doing this. Hold on, in my repository here also I can use this one, update role input DTO, and here in my interface I can use this. Okay, fine, I can remove this one. Mid service, fine, we have this. Fine. Darshan, full stack में हूँ, so Docker and deployment, MCP and all that important. Docker is important, deployment is important, MCP is important if you are going for a AI full stack engineer role. Then you have to understand MCP. One solution, bro. You do cloud computing, right? So why it irrelevant from you where you lost? Actually, the thing is, like, cloud computing, if you're not doing practical, there's no point of doing it. You just understand what does EC, what is EC2, what is RDS, what is S3. You just know the theoretical part. But how to implement it? Because there's so many configuration. So how to know which configuration I need to use for which type of application? That you will only get with practical knowledge. Rahul. Hello Rahul, welcome to the stream. Hi Bhaiya, I'm in first year. Built low-level system design project Redis from scratch. Oh, Redis from scratch in C, Docker in Go, Minikate, Go from scratch in data. Bro, these are amazing projects. Actually, you're doing really well. But now I'm confused about when should I apply to startups like mostly outside US, UK based. Yeah, build in public. First, build in public. Make sure your whatever projects you are building, people can use it. And build in public, post about what you are building and why you are building it every single day. And build a strong resume and start applying to startups. First, look for internships in startups. Rahul also did contract projects in freelancing. Oh, nice. Roshan Rajput just subscribed. Oh, thank you, Roshan Rajput. Thanks for subscribing to this channel and welcome to the stream. Okay, bro. I go with AI data science as you told. Is any other field can relevant for more about it? Full stack development is still relevant in my opinion. Rakit, recommend me what I should focus on my fourth year placement and internship. DSA plus development. Focus on that. NG Tantai. Okay. Moviepedia. Bhai, I am making a social media app like Insta. Is it good? That's a very good project. Actually, if you see my first ever stream, in my this YouTube channel, I was building an e-commerce, a social media application only, and I deployed it, and it was deployed for a month. People were using it, and we got around 400 users for the social media application. So yeah, Rahul. Yeah man, see Rahul, your projects are very good and what you are building will help you understand low level design really well. One solution, full stack development. What course I confuse? Full stack development, see course, I to learned everything from YouTube. I did not take a course, but if you want a course you can go for Harkirat Singh cohort or Chayarkot cohort. Recommend me what I should focus on for. I told you, like DSA along with build projects. Like focus on DSA, like at least do 3 to 4 questions every single day because you're already in fourth year, and then rest of the day build projects, deploy those projects and build in public. Update role, we have updated role as well. Then after updated role, return updated role. Okay, update role. Then in my controller I need to use it, controller. Export const update controller equals catch async. We have async request of type request, response of type response. Okay, Rahul, but I have never done DSA like deeply, no lead code, just learning what needed for my project. Is it kind of weakness though? Actually, it is not a weakness. See, DSA is important just to crack the interviews, right? And understand, if you see, you already know programming language really well, right? So you can start DSA, like you can do at least 1 or 2 questions every single day. Don't give like 6 to 8 hours to DSA. Just give 1 or 2 questions. Just do 1 or 2 questions every single day, and that's enough. And rest of the day, do whatever you're doing right now, because your projects are actually very interesting. So keep building these things. Thanks, dude. Welcome. Darshan, what if we just make an offline simple game like that arrow puzzle game? It's so simple, but the user number is so huge. Yeah, we can do that. Like, simple apps are actually making money a lot. Rahul, by the way, thanks. Any recommendation for me, bhaiya? Like, right now, you already have this confidence where you are able to build such complex projects. Now I would suggest you go more complex, like get out of your comfort zone, try to build an end-to-end product. Maybe you can build an open source, anything like a open source Redis alternative, something like that people can use. Try to build something like this. It will help you a lot. YouTube AE, welcome to stream. YouTube AE, bro, today is my interview for application developer in Telescope, but my main stack is Java with Spring Boot. Should I do? I'm not good in JavaScript. Oh, Telescope is hiring. Nice. See, Telescope, they usually make content related to Java only, I think. Moviepedia. Bhaiya, what projects you made in your college? I made simple projects like blog application, e-commerce application. Nivesh Sharma just subscribed. Thank you, Nivesh. Thanks for subscribing to this channel and welcome to the stream. Then I did a bit of React Native as well. Then I did a bit of I built a like anonymous social media application where mental health people can share their mental health problems. I built something like that. That was my minor project actually, and I built that using PHP. Okay, fine. So we have this. Now what I can do is const role id equals request dot params dot role id. NG Tanta, my project in college is hacking to private server game to make money. Nice. Okay, then we have this role ID and make this as string. Okay, as string. Fine. Now what I can do is const result equals await this await auth service dot not auth service, admin service dot update role, and we need to pass the role ID and the request dot body. Okay, this is not required here, and this we can send response. This will be response 200 success true message role updated successfully. Okay, role updated successfully. Hold on, success, and then we have here in data we have result. Okay, now this update controller, this admin dot route we have this role ID, role, yeah, this we can do here. Router dot route same slash roles slash role ID, and this will be dot patch, and here we'll have auth middleware, then we'll have authorize permissions, who can permissions dot manage roles, and then we have validate the okay, hold on, schema, okay, hold on, just a sec, params, hold on. So if I go to my validate part, this params request dot params, okay, let's do this. Raj, bro, I think learning syntax is outdated in this AI era. Rather, you should focus more on deep architecture concepts. It is somewhat true, but I think at least you should be good in one programming language so that you can understand the basics properly. Annie Captain, welcome to stream, Annie. Should we still code or use AI ABD and then learn its code base? I think you should still use you code by yourself while taking help from AI. Because it will give you control over your code, and also you can use AI to teach yourself, or you can learn something new. Okay, and set up diskless network computer room. Nice. Rahul, I'm thinking about building a memory allocator implementing with vector database in AI for performance open source. So let's see how it goes, because performance in memory is needed must. Oh, nice concept, Rahul. Others, bro, where to learn system design? There's this YouTube channel called Gaurav Singh YouTube channel. You can learn theory from there. Then to learn practical, I'm using actually AI to teach myself practical system design. NG Tantai, try Z editor, it's lightweight. Okay, I'll give it a shot. NG Tantai, Google system design PDF. Okay, validate. Okay, let's do one thing that we can do here. Update. What is the name of that schema? Update role schema. We have this admin route. This schema, and then here we have update controller. Yeah, we have this. Now let's give it a shot. npm run dev, server is running, login as admin user. First, let's see, copy this and get all roles. Let's see, get all roles. Let's see, get all roles, and we have admin moderator. Okay, so let's try to edit this particular role. Add request, update role. This will be patch http localhost 4000/API/v1/admin/roles/paste this. We have this, and then in body, what I can do is we can See here we have get all roles, we have moderator. So let's make it content moderator. Make it content moderator. Okay, content moderator, and let's try. And header, yeah, we have to pass this, copy this, and if I go here, update role header, we have authorization, here we have bearer, and pass this. Okay, then we send this role update successfully, content moderator. Now if I try to do get all roles, it should be content moderator. Now let's try to add a new permission as well. Let's try to add a new permission, right? So for this one, now let's do this again. AX, hello AX, welcome to stream. I have done BCA and it been a year now since I have been applying to a job but can't seem to get one. In fact, I don't even get calls for interview, no response. What do you think I should be doing? See, if you're not getting even calls, maybe something is wrong with your resume, and like you have to build good projects as well, because maybe your projects are not impressive. So you have to work on that. And you have to also go for build in public. Use that build in public a lot. Lost, hello Lost, welcome to the stream. Hey broski, are you an experienced coder or just getting into things? Also, like, what is your tech stack and language? I'm kind of the same path. Okay, actually I have 1 year of working experience in a service based company. I come from Spring Boot background, Java background actually. So in my previous company I worked as a Spring Boot developer, and now I left that company 3 months ago. Now I'm trying to build my own startup, and actually the startup idea that I have, it is very much backend dependent. So backend has to be very, very, very strong. So that's why I'm working on my backend skills a bit more, so that I can actually build the product that I have in my head. So that's why I'm getting into backend really seriously now. FluxTuber, welcome to the stream FluxTuber. And Lost, my language is TypeScript, and tech stack is Postgres as database, Express as backend framework, React for frontend. Like for this particular series, we are not going with React. We are just building the backend, and Node.js for runtime environment. FluxTuber, bro, in service companies, they deploy you directly to a client like forward deployed engineer, or they don't connect you to client. Can you tell me how workflow is there in service-based companies? Okay, see, in service-based companies, what happens is that, for example, this is a company. This is a company. This is a company. This is a service-based company. Okay. For example, this is a client. This is a client. Maybe this can be a London-based client. This can be a US-based client, and all these things. So this client will come to this company for a particular product. For example, it can be a mortgage product. Like for example, this client is in the mortgage industry, or maybe they are in the insurance industry, or maybe they are in the whatever industry they are in. So what they will do, they will come to this company, and then they will say that, see, these are our product, this is what we do, and we want a product to to ease our process or anything. Then this company will take a contract from this client, will take a contract like a 2 years project, a 6 years project, usually 2 years project they give. Then for this product, this particular product that this company needs, they will have different departments, like dev team will be there, dev department, then there will be RCM department, then there will be DevOps department, then there will be testing department, then there will be testing department, then there will be QA department. There will be a lot of departments, right? So for example, you are in the dev team, you got selected in this company as a developer, right? As a developer. So if you're a complete fresher, first this company will train you. They will give you a training, like training, for example, if they are using Spring Boot, they will train you in Spring Boot. If they are using Python, they will train you in Python. Like depending on the tech stack that this company is using to build this product, They will train you on that. So once this training is done, you will go into this dev team, and in this dev team there will be two major things. There will be a team lead, and there will be your manager. So you are going to, like, whatever, for example, you want holiday, you want out 1 week off, you want to, you're not healthy, you're sick, so you're supposed to inform to your manager that, see, I won't be able to come tomorrow because my health is not fine. Then your manager will do nautanki. Then that manager will try to act like your friend, but he will be a snake. Then there will be a team lead. So team lead is the one who decides, like, what will be your role. Like, as a developer, will you be in your environment A? Like, in service based company there are different environments for each product, and they perform testing, like they develop, test, and each environment. And usually either development, like environment D or environment A is your, environment A or D is your production environment, or maybe B and C are just testing environment. So the team lead will tell you that, you need to log into the environment D, and you need to make these changes, or patch these things and do these things. So this is how service based company works. And according, like, you will not be the only developer, there will be other team members as well, and all of these team members are going to be get managed by your team lead. And team lead reports to its senior, maybe it can be a project manager, or it can be anything. So yeah, that's how it works in a service based company. Okay. Dikshant Gaming, भाई AI में क्या सीखे as Monstack developer? I have built an AI coding agent, like I have built an AI agent in my previous few streams. You can watch that. Lost. Oh, nice. I'm also backend dev, like currently not employed, but yeah, and use Spring Boot as well. I'm trying to learn things in a deeper way as well. Nice to see you. Oh, thanks, Lost. Thanks a lot. AX. Also, everyone using AI to make and scale projects with the flow, or just write code manually. Also everyone use, see, AI is very good in writing code, but it can also help you to teach learn new things. Nakul, hello Nakul, welcome to the stream. Well described about service level companies. Yeah man, that's how most of the service based companies work. Mandeep Duggal just subscribed. Thank you Mandeep, thanks a lot for subscribing to this channel, and welcome to the stream. Alright, so this is happening. Now what if I add some permissions? For example, I add some permissions now. Permissions. Flux tuber. So if client didn't like the product or want customize it, how it does? Actually, what happens in a service-based company, in any company, is that before, for example, this is the company and this is the client. This is the client. So client tells the company that we want these things. Then company will, before they start building anything, they will create a what is that called? I'm forgetting the name. A document. I'm forgetting the name of the document. They create a detailed document. So in that document, whatever the client has asked, they will try to list that, and then they will give this document to the client, and client will approve this document. If client approves the document, yeah, this is all we need, then the company start building the product. And if client wants something more, then they can actually tell that, okay, now this is done, now we want this as well. So this is how it works. Okay, permissions, and here we can do, hold on, create role, manage users, view analytics. Let's give view analytics. But why is this removed? Old is removed, permissions is removed. Okay, this. AX, thank you, welcome AX. Dikshant Gaming, भाई AI में क्या सीखे as a Monstack developer? Learn how to integrate LLMs like AI APIs into your application. First try to build an AI wrapper kind of application, like maybe a email writer or something like that. Then try to eventually start building AI agents. So view analytics. Okay, so we have this. What if I change the name? Now I make it moderator again. Moderator, and if I go and make it moderator again, I have this. What if I make it just delete posts? Delete posts and also view analytics. Also view analytics. What if I go here and now if I see, we have this view analytics. Okay, fine. Moderator, permissions. Okay, fine. What if I give a permission that doesn't exist? What will happen then? What if I give it something like this? Permission. Yeah, very good. Fine, it failed. Permission invalid option. Okay, nice. Analytics. Okay, fine. So we can give only these permissions. A role update successfully. We can go here. Fine. Okay. Flux tuber. Okay, so like McDonald's, KFC or other company want a service for data analysis or website something, it goes to service company. Yeah, like for example, normal website and all, they can go for a normal agency, like, or a simple like normally they go for a small agency, they give contract to them, or maybe they can just build it themselves. Usually big companies, like who actually usually normally what happens is that who are the major clients of a service based company? If you notice, people from industries like mortgage industry, banking industry, insurance industry, then finance industry, then who else? Maybe some sort of real estate industry, companies. So these kind of industries usually go for a service based company, right? Like mortgage, banking and insurance. These three are the major backbone of service based companies, like major backbones. Hello mate, welcome to stream. Hello mate, how much time does it take to learn complete full stack? It depends on your basic full stack. You can learn in 3 to 4 months. Okay, we have this. I have a small question, like when updating the role and permission, if a role has only one permission, like view analytics, and then I try to update it to manage users and manage roles, the view analytics permission will be removed and will be inserted. Yes, exactly. With current implementer, you're doing this. Okay. Existing state. Okay. Incoming update request. What happens if daily existing permission, but inside transaction not committed yet? Insert new permission. Okay. And VN is completely removed. This is called full synchronization. This request becomes the source of truth. Finally, we state exactly match request. Why this production grade? Okay, so when we're updating, old permission will be removed and only new permission will be added. Got it. Nakul, like this way of your learning new skills, I have been upskilling myself lately around SQL depth and Python. I'm in analytics niche. Can you give me some picture of how to approach these learnings? Okay, lately SQL depth and Python. Okay, so you're into data analysis part side, right? So I think first your Python should be very good, and then after that get into statistics as well. Because in data analytics, what happens? You have to find existing patterns in your data, right? For example, it can be any sort of pattern. So your job is to find patterns in that data, and then you have to give that that patterns to the company so that they can make more better business decisions, right? This is the job of a business analyst. So I think you should also focus on statistics, like standardization, normalization, all these things, and also focus on Power BI, all these things. Hello mate, how much time does it take to do projects? Thanks for replying. See, it takes, at least for me, the level of project that I am trying to build, like an end-to-end full stack project, it takes me around 1 month or maybe more. Okay. Salak, hello Salak, welcome to stream. Bro, how can I build consistency for daily coding? When I watch video lectures, I get bored after watching for some time. How can I fix that? When you're watching coding lectures, code along with those lectures. That's the best way of learning from lectures. Hi Nakul. Okay, how much? Okay, answer that. Lost. Also, just a small suggestion. I have tried the exact same thing you are trying, learning from AI and using GPT and Claude, and even ChatGPT looks more detailed and simple to understand. Claude is way more point to point. Give it a shot. Actually, yes, I know that Claude is actually much more better in writing code than GPT, but I save Claude for something really complex that GPT cannot solve, because Claude has rate limiting is very strict in Claude. So first I try to solve something with GPT. If GPT cannot solve, then I go to Claude. That's how Claude is like my in my worst case scenario I use Claude. So this is done. Okay. So separate endpoints. This support incremental updates, audit heavy enterprise, but and inside delete many success fields. Okay. Fine. So this thing is done. This part is done. Cool, that is great. Thanks. My question was more about approaching these skills. Like I know the list of them is just GPT or many organized softwares to practice in a structured way. See, before you start using GPT to teach yourselves, first understand the basics. Like you can watch one good tutorial from YouTube and understand the basics. Then you can use GPT to teach yourself in detail, right? Because our tutorial will help you to understand end-to-end basic things, right? Then you can use AI to teach yourself. Salak, what is the best method to watch video and learning? Can you guide me what I do to change my learning? For example, you're watching a full stack to do a full stack application video, like a tutorial, and they're teaching to build maybe an e-commerce application. Then code along while watching. Don't just watch, like for example, watch for some time, then understand it and then try to implement it. Then watch, then try to implement it. Do that, then you will understand like in detail. TK, welcome to the stream. TK, bhai, I just started learning backend in Node लाइक शुड आई अप्रोच, लाइक मुझे कोड का सिंटैक्स बिल्कुल अजीब लगता है. व्हेन आई वाइप कोड आई गेट what the code is going on. See, मैं तो बोलूँगा कि as a complete beginner you should not wipe code. First try to understand the basics and build small things on your own, like maybe keep a promise to yourself that unless and until I build a full stack to do application on my own without taking any help from AI, I will not wipe code. Why I'm saying that? Because once you build a to-do application on your own, you actually understand proper full stack development. Now you just need to understand how to write production grade code, how to manage edge cases, how to write scalable code, right? Then you can use AI to teach yourself these things. Okay. Okay, this is no internship with no salary. Okay, Nakul, got it. Thanks. Welcome, Nakul. And then 3 months then. Okay, this is done. Hold on. Okay, delete roles. Fine. So I have completed this update role part. Now I'm starting with delete role part. Okay, now let's see, delete role part we need to start. Hello mate, bro, God bless you. Keep growing. Oh, thanks, hello mate. Thanks, hello mate. Thanks a lot, man. It means a lot. Nakul, TK, write the smallest code from scratch, like get yourself all cranky. It should feel uncomfortable at first. Get comfortable before using AI vibe coding. True, exactly. Like, I agree with Nakul in this suggestion that first try to use first principle thinking, break complex thing into smaller things, and then try to write code for that smaller particular thing. PTPT, welcome to stream PTPT. Hi sir, मैं AI डेटा साइंस लिया है, सही है गलत? AI डेटा साइंस सही है, गलत तो है नहीं इसमें कुछ. ओके, यूज़र रोल मैनेजमेंट, यूज़र रोल असाइनमेंट. अरे यार, I messed up. Not this one. Okay, I have completed step 2. Now I will start. Yeah, this is the right prompt. Role deletion. This is important. When roles, role ID. Now we have to delete the roles. Should roles be hard delete or roles be soft deleted? So simple clean DB can destroy authorization history, audit problems, break references, dangerous in production. Yeah, we are going for soft delete. Is deleted. Use soft delete. Actually, in production we use soft delete only. We never use hard delete. Update prisma.schema and deleted at. Okay, why soft delete is important? Pankaj Mandrawal, welcome to stream, Pankaj. Hey, this stream showed up on my feed and it is nice to see someone trying to learn something new. Not trying to criticize anyone's method, but I would encourage anyone to prefer text-based learning. Okay, so blogs, articles, papers. Actually, I use AI before I use AI, I go, because I know the basics of these tech stack, and to learn those basics I did go through these documentation, tutorials, and like articles and all these things. So now we are in the advanced topic, and for this particular topic it is a bit difficult to find resource online. That's why for this role-based access we are using AI to teach myself. Okay, Thanks, bro. Welcome, TK. Actually, my internship interview is in this July, so I need to have 2 to 3 projects. It's getting complex. Yeah, you have to build projects properly. One solution, bro. Can you give brief about your daily routine because it is 2 a.m. Oh, it is 2 a.m. Okay. Actually, my daily routine is very simple. I wake up around 8 or 9 a.m. And then I do, like, after waking up, I brush my teeth and I do some work, like normal work on my laptop. Then after working for a while, then I take a shower. Then after taking my shower, I work a bit more. Then I have my breakfast. If it's not too late, if it's late, then I skip breakfast and directly have lunch. Then after lunch, I work a bit more. Then I go to gym. Then after I come back from gym, I take rest, I relax, I chill. Then at night, like, I teach myself new things. And during my daytime, during my work, I actually take one-on-one calls. I also I'm trying to build my own startup. So during my daytime, I work on my startup. So that's what I do. Pretty much it. Okay. Fine, we have to run migration. Update read queries. Very important. Now all role queries should ignore deleted roles. Example is false. Important engineering lesson. Soft delete means deletion becomes query logic, not actual deletion. Validation schema. Critical business rules. Role exists. A role is not immutable. Role is not assigned to user. No block deletion or require force removal. For learning, block deletion. Okay. Imagine user has admin role. Now, okay. Repository. Existing role. If there is no role, okay. Zero role assigned to users. Okay. नकुल, नींद ले लो भैया. इतना काम का है. हाँ, थोड़ी देर में लाइक आई स्लीप. वलीद, स्टार्टअप अगर फेल हो जाए तो फिर क्या करोगे? दूसरा स्टार्टअप बनाऊंगा. गिविंग अप इज नॉट एन ऑप्शन. फेल होगा, ऑब्वियसली देयर इज अ बिग पॉसिबिलिटी इट कैन हैपन. दैट डज नॉट मीन आई स्टॉप ट्राइंग. एक फेल होगा, दूसरा बनाएंगे, दूसरा फेल होगा, तीसरा बनाएंगे, फेल होगा, चौथा बनाएंगे. बनाना तो है. TX, do you have any live streams of yours in which you are learning a completely new thing from scratch? Actually, I just want to get how people get a new skill. Actually, my first ever stream, if you see, I'm learning Merge Stack. So you can watch that stream. Just vibes. Welcome stream, just vibes. Hey, currently I'm a first year student. Can you give some suggestion about tech or like lang I should learn or precise goal? Either you can start learning JavaScript or Python, and then pick one language and be very good in it, and build a habit of doing DSA questions, like 1 or 2 DSA questions every single day, and rest of the day get into that language ecosystem and try to build projects. Nakul, let's go. Good attitude. Thanks Nakul, thanks a lot. Waleed, आइडिया कहाँ से ले? आइडिया आपको एक्चुअली स्टार्टअप का आइडिया ना आपको खुद खोजना पड़ता है. मार्केट रिसर्च करो. यू कैन डू मार्केट रिसर्च. एक्चुअली आई ऑल्सो डिड मार्केट रिसर्च इन स्ट्रीम. इफ यू स्क्रॉल थ्रू माई ओल्डर स्ट्रीम्स यू विल सी दैट देयर इज दिस स्ट्रीम कॉल्ड chill plus market research or something like that. There's a stream where I am doing market research, so you can see that how I am doing that. Okay, we have this. Okay, fine. Soft delete. Audit production, audit logs. Later, audit logs table. Huge backend engineering skill. TK, 3 months ago, your first stream. Yeah, my first ever stream. If you go to YouTube, if you go to view your channel, and if you go and see live, and if you go to oldest, this one, day one of building 4 months ago, day one of building a full stack social media application. This one, this entire series, actually I'm learning how to I'm learning Merge Stack actually in this stream. Gaurav, can you tell me your views on Java Spring Boot? See, Java Spring Boot is one of the strongest backend framework, but as a fresher I will not suggest any fresher Java Spring Boot, because I have experienced this, that if you do your market research, like job research, market research, you will see that their jobs are there for Java Spring Boot developers, but it is for experienced developers. At least 2 years of experience are required in Java Spring Boot. Like complete fresher, just out of college, it is a bit difficult to get a job as a Java Spring Boot developer, right? So that is the thing. But if you're already experienced, like 2 years experience you have, then you can go for it. Waleed, in which language DSA is best? When I was preparing for job, I used to do DSA in Python, because back in college I was in Python a lot. So yeah. Fine. Last admin. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. So now what I can do is, this thing is working. This thing is working here. But just one more thing, I want to see that in my admin service, we have this updated role, create role. So if I go here, console.log role, what we get? In this role, what we get? Create role. So if I go here, user, npm run dev, you have this. Okay, so now if I log in here, I have this, and if I go here, pass this error, and let's create a new role. Body role already exists, so let's make it a manager. Like let's make it uh, support. Okay, and support manage users. No, support don't manage users, just view analytics. Just view the analytics. View analytics. Okay, create role, we create this role. So here, what is the return type? We are returning role ID, name, and created at. Okay, so what I can do here is role. Hold on. Okay, so in my interface here we have unknown, right? So what I can do is, we can here do role. Okay, and here also we can do role. And now if I go here and let's create another role, support, let's give here admin support, let's give manager or manager. And what manager can do is, it can delete posts. Okay, now let's create this role. Okay, now let's update this role. This is the role. Update the role header. Yeah, here. And here we have, what is it? Create role. It was manager. It was app manager, or we can say app manager. And here we have this thing. Let's get all roles. First, if I go here, We have this get all roles. Get all roles. Manager. Make it. Let's not give permission right now. Let's not pass the permission. Pass the name. App manager. And if I go here, we have this. Okay, just a sec. Did not get changed. Manager. App manager. Okay, this got changed. We passed the wrong ID. Okay, admin. It has to be moderator. Make it moderator again. Moderator. Moderator. Get all roles. It is admin moderator. Delete post view analytics. Okay, and here we have delete post. This manager, if I copy this and if I update it here, I pass here, make it app manager. App manager. Okay, now if I go here, we have this. So for app manager, let's give permissions. Permissions and pass here what does it have right now? Manage users. Manage users. Okay, give this permission. Now we have this. Yeah, it is working fine. So this is working absolutely fine. This is working absolutely fine. Close this, close this, close this. Okay, this is working absolutely fine. Close this, close this. Walid, how to improve communication? First, remove this thought in your head that if you're not able to speak English properly, people will make fun of you. Don't care about those people because lack of confidence comes from there. Okay, so first, stop thinking that, and secondly, start improving your communication by reading more books, reading English newspapers, English, whatever. For example, you want to learn the skill of articulating a thought properly, so that you know what you're thinking, you can say, you are saying exactly that. So that comes with practice, that comes with talking more with people. Lost, you are so correct about finding jobs as Spring Boot dev, because I have been going through the same struggle for some time now. Yeah man, I know, like for Spring Boot developers the struggle is real, for a fresher especially. Gaurav, I am 4th year student and all I know is Java and Spring Boot. Okay, that's nice. So see, if you are actually in Spring Boot, then I will suggest maybe you can look for an internship first before going for a job. Okay, one solution, bro. You tell previous you have 1 year job experience. So what kind of job role you were in, and if you are comfortable, tell what your package. If you're comfortable, otherwise skip. See, my job role was a Spring Boot developer, and my package was not much, so not so high. It was whatever a fresher gets, like normal only. Related to tax lab, it was not much. It was normal what a fresher gets. That's it. That's all I can say. Walid, what is for what purpose Notion people use? See, Notion is a way of writing very good notes. I use it a lot. Just vibes. Right now, I have a good knowledge in DevOps and cloud, and also complete Python. So I just want to know about the job roles in DevOps for fresher. Okay. See, for fresher, also job DevOps. See, DevOps actually is a very senior level job role. If you think carefully, DevOps is actually you are deploying your code and checking everything working or not in your server environment, like in your production environment, right? So actually DevOps is actually for a senior role, at least 2 years of experience as a developer you need to get into DevOps role. Because see, you can understand theoretical DevOps from YouTube channels and YouTube videos and all those online resources, but practical knowledge for DevOps come with experience. Because when you work in a company or when you are working on a product, only then you will get access to real servers, only then you will get access to deploying code in production, right? So that comes with practice, that comes with experience. Harsh explain, hey bro, I'm in 12th, I have learned Python from Code with Hari, now what to do next? Start learning Fast API and start doing DSA. Okay, you know nothing, Jon Snow, okay, fine. Okay, now let's Civil Co git status git branch. Okay, git switch to branch feature RBAC. You are switching to this branch. Git switch to, okay, then git branch, we have feature RBAC. Now what we need is git status git add git commit -m create role and update role endpoints completed. Okay, git commit, then git push to origin from this branch feature RBAC. Okay, okay, code has been pushed to that branch. Hold on, I'll just verify GitHub. And guys, all the code is available in my GitHub repository, and the GitHub repository is in the description of the stream. So this is the GitHub repository, and here you will find all the codes, and like you can find code based of feature also. Okay, we have this create role and update role endpoints completed. If I go here, src constant system role, fine, and modules admin repository interface, then admin dot repository. Okay, fine, this is working. So now what I can do is I can go back here. Now I'll switch to git branch, then we have git switch to main branch, switch 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 to main branch, git branch main, then git pull to, okay, yeah, I always forget this part, git pull to origin from main. I think we have to pull, then merge, and then push. We have to pull, yeah, git pull origin main, we pull it, then we get merge, git merge feature name feature RBAC, git merge this feature to the main branch, merging done. Then after merge we push to origin main. Okay, code has been merged, fine, we have this. Now if I go to the main branch, yeah, this is working fine, src constant system role. Okay, yeah, so today's code has been pushed to my GitHub repository. हर्षु एक्सप्लेन्स, हेलो हर्षु एक्सप्लेन्स, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। ब्रो डीएसए में एरेज एंड हैशिंग के आगे कुछ और नहीं कर ही नहीं पा रहा। सी हैशिंग एंड एरे के बाद आपको 2 पॉइंटर वगैरह भी करना पड़ेगा, स्लाइडिंग विंडो। ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन मत करो, सिर्फ 5 इजी करो, 5 मीडियम करो, फिर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक में बढ़ो। उसके बाद एक बार आप सारे टॉपिक्स कवर कर लो, फिर आप वापस आके क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो। Vishwajit, hello Vishwajit, welcome to the stream. Is that okay if you can walk through Postman and give what's that all about? Yeah, sure. Just a sec. Adarsh, what you do whole day other than night project stream? During my whole day, I work on my startup, my SaaS products. Then I take one-on-one calls. Like people who need my dedicated guidance, they can book a one-on-one call with me. The link is in the description of the stream. So people who book calls with me, I take one-on-one calls with them. Then after that, I start working on my startup again. Then I go to gym, then I come back from gym, and then I just relax, and then I stream at night. Okay, Harshu. And bro, from which source you have done DSA? Like currently I do it from Code and Debug YT channel. From where you have done? I did it from Take You Forward YouTube channel, like Striver YouTube channel. One solution, take water bro. Yeah bro, thanks for the reminder. I'll drink water, just a sec. Okay, so code has been pushed. We can close this, we can close this, and we can minimize this. This code has been pushed. Close this. Now let's see what's happening in my Twitter. What's happening in Twitter? ठीक है, C++ में कोई OS लेवल पे प्रोजेक्ट बेटर होंगे या मर्न पे स्टिक करना चाहिए? अगर आपको अगर आपको जॉब वगैरह में घुसना ज़्यादा, तो मैं तो बोलूँगा मर्न से स्टिक रहो। What's happening in my Twitter? Hi guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description of the stream. I'm more active on Twitter. Anthropic doesn't have Claude. Claude has Anthropic. True. Harsh explain, bro, fast API and DSA के बाद क्या करूँ? Like I wanna be AI engineer. Then learn PyTorch. After Python, learn NumPy, Pandas, and then learn PyTorch. And then you can go to YouTube and then search for 100 days machine learning playlist and complete that playlist. You can go to Campus X. Go to Campus X and then go for this playlist. 100 days of machine learning playlist. Follow this playlist, and once you complete this playlist, then go for 100 days of deep learning playlist. This one. Okay. Being a beginner on X is hard. No one sees your tweets, no one pays attention, no one reaches out. I know because I have been there, but if you keep going, X will change your life. I know because it changed mine. Nice. How to survive in tech? Apply everywhere, get educated, randomly get an opportunity, repeat. Okay. One solution, bro. 100 plus likes. Congrats. Oh, thanks everyone. Thanks for liking the stream. Like we set a goal of 100 likes today, and thanks for helping me achieve that goal. Thanks a lot, everyone. Okay, so 2020 founders spent half their day building tools to save time, then using save time to build more tools. True. Why do Indian developers charge $5 per hour on Upwork when the Western counterpart charge $50 for the same work? Confidence issue actually. Yeah. Harshu, and bro, I'm in 12th right now. So in maths, which concept should I focus more? Focus on differentiation. Focus on calculus a lot, because in AIML calculus is required. Also focus on standardization, normalization, these topics as well. Because in AIML there's a term called gradient descent, and for that you need to be very good in, like, to understand the basic working of it, you need to be good in differentiation also. And also after that, to understand how does activation function works, you need to be good in calculus, all these things. Applying to YC again. Wish me luck. Oh, all the best. Fine. All right. Let's see what's happening in my Discord. Hey guys, I want to build an interactive portfolio. Can you send any portfolio which you think okay? Project ideas. Cafe Saver. It is a web app where you can list and rate out your favorite in your neighborhood. Oh, cool. Okay, what is here? Message requests. Friends pending. Accept. Okay. Find this server settings. How many members in the server? Members. How many? We are now 307 members. Nice. There are 307 members in my Discord server. That is very good. Nice to know. Harshu, and like before degree, from learning, what I can get internship in class 12. Actually, it is a bit difficult to get an internship in class 12. But if you really want an internship in class 12, I will suggest look for startups. Try to reach out to startups first. You need to build projects so that you can show your projects to startups so that they can offer you an internship. Okay, all right, everyone. I think I'll wrap up now, and thanks for joining the stream. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. One solution, bro. Who would you follow in your YouTube Insta for fun? For take as a mentor, and so I can exactly mean your taste. Bro, who would you follow in your YouTube Insta for fun? Can you explain one solution? Like Bruce Wayne. How old are you, bro? Bruce Wayne, welcome to the stream, Batman. I am 25 years old right now. Harshu explain. Good night, brother. I will come tomorrow also. Thanks, Harshu. Good night, brother. Sidesh. Good night, Sidesh. Bruce Wayne. How old are you, bro? I'm 25 years old, Bruce Wayne. Okay. Alright everyone, I'll wrap up now. Thanks for joining the stream, and if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. Comedy for info. GN bro, just vibe. GN. I like comedy more. Mohammed Khan. Love from Pakistan, bro. I need a roadmap of web dev. Kindly guide me little. I'll actually make a dedicated video on that. Like, see, these roadmap videos, like I have to make it very dedicatedly. Only then I can explain it properly. Bruce Wayne, are you done with your engineering degree? Yes, I've completed my BTech. I completed my BTech in 2023. And I have 1 year of working experience as well. I work in a service-based company for a year as a Spring Boot developer. I left my job 3 months ago. Alright, everyone. I'll wrap up now. Again, finally, thanks for joining the stream. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. And I'll see you in the next stream. And just a reminder, and if you want to if you need my dedicated guidance, you can book a one-on-one call with me. The link to book a call is in the description of the stream. You can use that link to book a one-on-one call with me. There I'll try to understand your current skills, your strengths, your weaknesses, and then I'll craft a dedicated action plan that you can follow for the next few months and you can achieve your goal. So if you're actually serious about it, then you can consider booking a call with me, and I'll see you in the next stream shortly. If you can tell, see, for that, I think first thing, pick one programming language and be very good in it. Second, get into the ecosystem of that programming language. For example, if you're learning JavaScript, then get into the JavaScript ecosystem, like learn Express, Node, learn Prisma, like Postgres for database or MongoDB, whatever you're interested in. Then learn ORMs like Prisma. Then learn validation like Zort, and then get into React. Then try to build, then learn basics of HTML, CSS, and then build full stack projects. And don't directly start building complex projects. First, build simple projects like a to-do application or a blog application. That will help you a lot. I hope this helped Mohammed Khan. Alright everyone, final time. Thanks for joining the stream. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. I'll see you in the next stream. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye. And